or listen live on the Omega Church Broadcasting Network website. That's www.omegachurchradio.com. You can also watch on Facebook at Omega Church. On YouTube, you can watch the live church service at Omega Church or Omega Radio. You can also call us at 876-319-1148 or 876-613-9129. The toll-free number is 877-494-0253. That was a paid advertisement by Omega Radio.
It's now time for Jamaica's first and the number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk. Call us and let us have a discussion.
All right, greetings and salutation. And indeed, welcome to Sports Desk for the start of another week. Today being Monday, of course. Is it the 19th? All right, we started this 2 weeks ago, and it will continue where first thing every Monday afternoon, we do an interview courtesy of the PFJL, paid for and sponsored by the PFJL. And we definitely will be having one today. I think the person that they have arranged for us to talk to is none other than Rudolph Speed himself. I suppose not about the typical matters, but about the thrust, I suppose you could call it, to promote the commercial viability of the PFJL. So that is what I'll be talking about him. Zidane is somewhere waiting in the wings, but this is what we'll be doing today. Sir Speed, how you do?
I'm good, and you?
I'm not too bad at all, man. Not too bad at all. So the PFJL has asked me to talk to you about some matters that I think a little bit different from the regular Rudolph Speed interview. All right, so in this one, they want us to highlight the commercial viability of the of professional club football in Jamaica. What can you tell us about that?
Well, if they put everything in perspective, because perspective matters. We're not where we should be or where we want to be. Mm-hmm. Because mainly because we can afford even some of our better players. They have to try. Our better players are always looking for a way out to see if they can go overseas and play, because the remuneration is not what it should be. Nearly probably only one team or one and a half, two teams can pay that amount of money. But where we were before, I estimate we have about a 300% improvement from where we started with the new body.
What does that mean? 300% in terms of what exactly?
Well, I mean, just in terms of money, the amount of benefits that we would have gotten on a monthly basis in front of the club, it's roughly about 300%.
Okay. All right. So based on where we are coming from, and our performances in regional tournaments, is that an improvement? Both yourself and Hab of you went fairly deep in the Caribbean Club Championships the other day. Is that one indication that we are improving, or we shouldn't look at it like that?
Well, I must say that teams have won it before. It's not that we have been the first people to win it, but for two teams to reach there, that's a first. Yes, this is a first. And one of the drawback was that we didn't have the current team. We had a team a year later.
Yes.
Because even ourselves and above you would have been stronger if they were playing the Champions League in the same year that they qualified. So that was a setback.
Right.
So we did lose players. In the future, it will be the same year because they have changed rules now.
Okay, so the same year that you win your league or do well in your league, the Caribbean would be an extension of that season.
Correct.
Okay.
So we're in a better position. But there's a lot of improvements. I mean, simple things, you might think it's very simple, but, they send out the uniforms. This is what you must wear, so there's no color clash. Those details is taken care of, more meticulously.
Mm-hmm.
For a couple of years, we filled the Sabina Park in the semi-final and full to the brim. and it's not Arnett and Waterhouse playing, which
Right.
you would have expected if those teams are playing. So you can see that marketing is up.
Yes.
The amount of corporate Jamaica that supports us now is just enormous. Before it was one major one and a few small ones, but you can see that there's a lot of corporate supporters now around the game. Ownership. Now you have to follow private sector. Private sector buy the best thing. Anything you see private sector go after, it usually means that something good is in it. If private sector don't want it, you have a problem.
Yeah.
And if you notice what has happened, Montage came, private sector and invest enormous money. Now you have Montego Bay United, private sector come in here and invest enormous money. There's another club that I know is the seal is almost going through. Another club again, private people come again and buying it. That by itself tell you a story that people need to take notice of.
All right. What are the steps as we speak to make this commercial growth even better?
Right. So based on where we are, keep it in perspective again. The only thing that can help us right now is the sale of players. Right? And in collaboration with the JFF, what they have done is provide a framework and a platform for some of these things to happen. For instance, club licensing, which ensure the club have to be improved. All the clubs have to improve their daily administrative operation. FIFA Connect systems now where people, you can track your players from their 12 years of age, so you get your solidarity payment and your training compensation. Then what we have also done is also to say you must have a B license or actively enroll in one to coach in the Premier League. So again, better coaches, better clubs, better players. So we can actually start to get money from selling players. Because that is the main thing we can do now to make money is to sell players.
Okay. All right. Well, I want you to elaborate on that because one of the things that I was advised by the powers that be to talk to you about is robust revenue stream, sponsorship, broadcast, betting, player sales, leveraging the growth of commercial viability for existing and potential investors. Now, is a lot of big words. Break this down for us.
Right. So, before professional football, what used to happen? We used to pay to be shown on television, lots of money. Probably about half of the sponsorship money was we were paying television for them to show the game.
Right.
This particular time, it's the reverse. Television is actually paying us for our rights. So that is one big, huge step.
Yeah.
It's like you were in minus and you're in plus now. So it's not just the money where you get, you have to add where you were losing.
Right.
So that is one big step. The sponsorship is divided into club sponsorship, and then there's also the other aspect of the league sponsorship. So there's two different elements of sponsorship right there, which works actually very well because the club sponsorship, the club would wear on the jersey that individual sponsor, and then the league sponsorship would go for the overall. What has happened also is that some of these sponsors, as I said, because of the improvements and the management and the individuality of, we now have independent directors on board. Some of these and other professional people started joining the club as chairman, etc., appealing to the private sector. What has happened is that some of these sponsors are going to the club itself and say, okay, we give professional Jamaica this, but we want to give you some more based on certain criteria. So that other alliance is forming, which is essential for the growth.
All right. Here's another one that I want you to talk about. New football products, for example, the Champions Tour with TNT Cayman. I think a school from New York was there as well. The School of Professional Football, under 17, etc. Speak to us about those issues.
Right. So if you want to improve the end product, you have to create stars in the bucket. So that is what we're doing with trying to come up with the School of Football and the under 17 competition, because you really always have to create the future stars. You have to give them an opportunity to shine, and then you'll be able to just pluck them out. So that is the whole concept for the under 17.
What under 17 is that?
Well, we want to have a national under 17 competition and the Premier League, the Tier 1 team, Premier League teams, and the Tier 2 teams will participate. So that will be 28 teams. So we'll have players from every part of the country get a chance to participate at the under 17 level. Because that is really the age group that tells you if you're going to go further. And it's not the under 20s, usually at the under 17 level. People start to look at those players and nurture them up. So that is something. So the school, what you're trying to establish now is really unique. One of the things that lesson that we learned from Belgium was that they were ranked 66 in the world when they started the coaching education. And they are in the top 5 now for the probably last 20 years all the time.
Yeah.
So the school is going to be focusing on building capacity mainly.
So when does this national under 17 competition will
we expect we start it in about April.
In April.
For 4 months, finish by July. Something like that we're looking at.
And it's all the teams in the Premier League plus all the teams in Tier 1.
Correct.
And if you drop out of Tier 1 or drop out of the Premier League, then your under 17 team goes with you. So you could win the under 17 competition 1 year. But if your senior team drops out, then you are out for next year. Is that what you're saying?
Well, something, you just give me an idea there. I mean, we should create an exception for that because
you need to consult with me, Mr. Smith, before we do these things. Because it shouldn't be a tie-in with the Premier League club and the under 17. Because, as I said, you could well win. Cavalier could win the under 17 competition and get dropped out of the Premier League.
Well, you see, enough use Cavalier as an example.
Well, I mean,
if we win the under 17 competition,
it means that you're going to win in the Premier League.
The Premier League is them playing Premier League the next year.
But that is something that I think y'all should look at.
Yeah, true.
All right. Anything else that you'd want to say about the PFGL, the way forward? Where is your, what do you see yourself, or where do we see Jamaica's football from the PFGL perspective in, say, 5 years? That's my last one.
Well, the truth is that people judge the level of football in a country by the top league that you play. That is really what happens. So people seem to think that you shouldn't build from the top. Because them say it's only grave built from the top. But the truth is, because that is where the expertise is. Remember, the best managers would be there, the best coaches, the best everything would be there, best people who can manage the system. Them that's where they would be. Is really the best place to start and bring up everybody else.
Okay.
To follow. So it is so significant that this is the same league that will enable us to start playing these young players. So our under 17 national teams or under 20 national teams will start to be prepared by top coaches from these clubs, Premier League and Tier 2. And that is really where our Jamaica is going to be.
All right. Hold on, Mr. Speed. The sponsored segment has been paid for and done. Big up to the PFGL for being a part of the sports desk and for sponsoring this segment on Mondays. But we have to ask you one question. There's one dege question regarding local JFF election, providing that there's still such a thing. We're coming back after this.
Clearing personal, non-commercial shipments at the port? Avoid the wait. Request a contactless clearance through your agent today. It's more efficient. It's secure. The time by the Jamaica Customs Agency is
1:15. Blessings. Have you been blessed by the Real Talk Show with Bishop Manning? Well, you can listen to the Real Talk Show Mondays to Fridays, 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. on the Omega Radio app. Just go to your app store and look for Omega Radio or listen live on the Omega Church Broadcasting Network website. That's www.omegachurchradio.com. You can also watch on Facebook at Omega Church. On YouTube, you can watch the live church service at Omega Church or Omega Radio. You can also call us at 876-319-1148 or 876-613-9129. The toll-free number is 877-494-0253. That was a paid advertisement by Omega Radio.
The February 5 off 50 sales event at Home and Things is here. Take $5 off every $50 you spend. Save big on the brands you know and trust, from beautiful Spanish and Brazilian tiles to exquisite bathroom fixtures and faucets from Corona, Moen, and other top brands. Check out stylish doors, windows, paints, and home decor that inspire beauty and elegance. It's the February 5 off 50 sales event happening now. Old Hope Road and Constant Spring Road. My Mega Mart, best value by far.
With so much to do in one location, make Mega Mart your one-stop shop. Pick up your groceries and houseware needs, grab a bite and pay some bills, fill your prescriptions and see the beauty products in our pharmacy, all in one amazing location. My Mega Mart, the best value by far.
My Mega Mart, best value by far.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yes, sir, Speed. Hello?
Yeah, man, I'm here.
All right, so one thing, Zidane has joined me. Just to double check, the under 17 national program is supposed to roll off in April.
National competition.
Yeah, this year, April.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We couldn't allow you to run without asking you something about the election. What's the latest with that?
What is the date?
What's the latest? The very latest.
Latest?
Yeah.
No, well, I mean, as you know, the court case was overturned, and I know that they want to file an appeal against the court case that was overturned.
Mm.
So, I mean, it's up to it's their right, but it's not that we're moving ahead to have the election, so that's what we're working on. So
the last time
meeting is coming up, and then that they will decide when the election.
There was not a board meeting yesterday.
No, it was pushed to
pushed back.
24th. Yeah.
Well, the last we heard from Mr. Raymond Anderson is that he's awaiting a letter from FIFA to give them the roadmap.
I don't even know why they would write him, but let him wait.
Okay.
Right. No, he said he would want to see the letter. The letter will go to the GenSec and he would love to get a hold of it. Yes.
Oh, so you misquoting them.
Oh, yes. So it wasn't a letter to him directly.
Yes.
It was a letter to the GenSec.
Yeah, to the GenSec.
Well, all right. So we are waiting. And is it that letter is being awaited on before that a date can be set?
Not that I know of. I know there's a board meeting and everything will be discussed there.
On Sunday.
And that's not my understanding, but maybe he knows more than me. He's a candidate.
All right. Leave it there, Sir Speed.
Oh.
All right. Big up. Sir Matthews, how you doing, sir?
Not bad.
All right. Good. So they are not having people. Big up again to the PFJL for sponsoring the first part of the month.
How long you asked him how long would that competition last?
2-3 months. He said April to June or July.
Okay, so you'd have midweek games then, because would it be home and away?
I don't know what the format is. But there's a national under 17
which is good
thing.
It's been a while.
Affiliated to the clubs. But I did ask him the question on here though. Is it possible? Because if it's the tier 1 team and the Premier League team, it could be that a team win the under 17 and is out next year. If their Premier League team goes or their tier 2 team go back to Bush League, should they go back to Bush League as well? And he was kind of saying no, it shouldn't be. What's your thought on that?
Well, on the face of it, you wouldn't want the champions, the best under 17 team nationally, to be relegated if they won the competition.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Should it be tied to? Should an under 17 program be tied to the Premier League?
Not necessarily, but they would have to work out how you get to the under 17 national championship.
Well, that's something for them to work out. We go to the phones. Remember the number 876-968-8117. That's 968-8117. Who is the first caller? Who opens the innings today?
Hello.
Zidane?
Sir P, good afternoon.
Orville.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I want to know what the score for the matches play yesterday, because the only thing we hear from some station is Cavaliers is still on top of the competition. So I don't know any other score or any other matches play. So
I know Annette and Waters ended 0-0.
Yeah, that's one.
Yes.
We're going to check the result.
All right. Orville, a couple of weeks ago, I said I need you, this station, to question some people at Racing Commission, read the handicap of horses, because I don't know. Take for example, I asked them Desert of Malibu. Won 6 races, him disqualify one, right? One. So him pass the post 6 times, but only 5 official win. Now yesterday, them have asked them sensational move. Won one race in the class above, right? And him carry top weight. And this Desert of Malibu is a foreigner, so I win 6 races. And sensational move won one race, allow Malibu 1 kilo. So I want to know how them handicap somebody else's them, because the point is, at you start as a foreigner, so start at year 2, and you win 5 races straight. And I ask with one, you go up in scale. So you win 1 race at year 2, you might carry 126, and then you go year 1. Right, and then you go up and win. Malibu won 5 races straight, and still for us, sensational move, run 1 race in the top class and allow the ass 1 kilo. So I want to know what handicap them use to handicap some of the asses if them don't direct one.
Who would know it? Who would know that?
Denzel Miller and a man named Mossy Bernard. Those are 2 handicappers inside the official racing book.
Okay. If we get a hold of those people, any one of them will ask them how.
Yeah, how them handicappers is.
How that process is done.
All right, so I'm still waiting on the result, because from yesterday me I try, and then me can did I tell you about having Waterhouse, but me do say
I know that Humberline also beat Montego Bay 2-1, but they're trying. I think they're saying that Humberline may have used an ineligible player, so maybe you might get the points.
Okay, all right, yeah, cool.
All right. Is that CC?
Yeah, man. You know.
How to do CC?
Yeah. So my thing, my call today, right, is just in concern of how we judge certain players' greatness.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, we have one Steph Curry and Jerry West. So Zidane and Orville. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Jerry West Orville.
I know the name, a long time basketball great, but I don't know too much about it.
So who do you think they have as greater as the greater player?
Who's they?
I think all people overall would measure and say who's the greater player.
No man, I don't know who's they.
All right, Orville, who do you say Zidane is the greater player? Steph Curry or Jerry West?
Greater West.
Yeah.
Jerry West.
Jerry West is saying is greater.
Yes.
That's Steph Curry.
Yes.
And why is it that you would say Jerry West is greater than Steph Curry?
Because I think him dominate more than Curry as an individual.
But all right, so in your opinion, because you said Jerry West, in my opinion, I wouldn't necessarily say Jerry West, but may I show you how a lot of the argument and all the argument surrounds. Majority of the persons who in basketball, a lot of the people, if them express it, you hear them bring it up and say Steph Curry should be in the greatest of all time. Thank God. Discussion.
A lot.
Discussion.
Yes, a lot do.
Versus one Magic Johnson, right? You ever heard that conversation?
No.
The conversation really Magic Johnson being the greatest point guard.
No, I don't think a lot of
saying.
No man, most of Magic Johnson ahead of Curry as the greatest.
So I'm saying to you that have you not heard ponies?
Yeah man, I've heard a few.
Curry.
No, I've heard a few, but most going with Magic that I've heard.
So I'm saying to you that there's a reason as to why you have some of these people who are suggesting with Steph Curry versus over Jerry West. Statistically, if you're looking at it like that, points, rebound, assists, all of these things, Jerry West trumps Steph Curry. When it goes into the playoff, it's the same thing in terms of those statistical category. What Curry have over Jerry West is that his shooting accuracy in terms of 3-point. There was no 3-point line back in the day when Jerry West started playing.
Based on what I saw from Jerry West, he would have been a great shooter, I'd see. But we don't know.
Exactly, and he's the same field goal. He has the same field goal percentage like Steph Curry. But my thing about this is Orville and Zidane is that it's because of the championships. Because what happened is Jerry West went to 9 finals. I think he ended up going to 8 straight, if I'm not mistaken, or 7 straight. Him go on period and then go straight. So when he went to 9 finals, you know how much he won? His team won?
How many?
You won. 1 out of the 9.
Okay.
I'm still trying to find out what exactly you're trying to tell us, though.
My argument is this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anyone that comes and says Steph Curry is greater than Jerry West right? And then they turn around now and says, Michael, they say Steph Curry is greater than Jerry West. But they turn around and have LeBron James as their GOAT. He's just being an hypocrite.
Oh, that's why when I answer that say Jerry West, you stumble somewhat.
Me not stumble, man. I know that in your opinion,
I know you like the back of my hand, CC.
You know,
CC.
answer the
Ravel, you notice when you answer, I want to say Jerry West, him stumble somewhat. Nice try. Very nice try, CC. Very nice try.
So he asked that. So you're saying that is not his true answer, CC?
No,
that is my real answer, Baba. You're just upset that you never catch me.
The answer when he give me as the answer to back up him claim to know say in terms of the team. So he can't give me the answer.
See, I figured you out now, my boss.
But all I'm saying is, Zidane, you might have caught it, but I say a lot of other persons, right? When them come and discuss, if they hear them going to say Steph Curry, and they're going to say, and if they ask them the reason why them say Steph Curry, I tell you, other people are going to come discuss. Them can't go tell you why them are going to say Steph Curry.
Me have voice ahead of Curry.
It will come down to the championships. What I have always said to people, say,
who was a greater player, Bill Russell or Michael Jordan?
Bill Russell or Michael Jordan?
Yeah.
There's a reason to that.
Bill Russell
was never. No one, I'm still here.
Yes.
Jordan was the greater player.
But Bill Russell has twice the amount of rings that Michael Jordan have.
Listen to
almost twice.
Remember, there's not one single thing that we're using.
Oh, if me did say Curry, you wouldn't catch me then, CC.
No, man, me not catch you with Curry
because
Curry,
you agree with me that.
No, but I'm saying statistically, Curry is not better than Jerry West either.
No.
So as a point guard, Jerry West is better.
No, you're all over the place. You're all over the place, CC.
That's all over the place.
Yeah, I don't understand the point we are making now. Because statistically, Michael Jordan, LeBron James basically a dead heat in my boss.
No, but listen to what I'm saying to you. I have Jerry West as being the better player and possibly the greater player. So I'm not going to use the rings that Steph Curry has won to put him over Jerry West per se because he's not matching up to Jerry West statistically.
See, you can't come with some better argument for Jordan versus LeBron.
No, I don't put no argument.
Let's study good and come back again.
I'm telling you what it is. It's
See.
Michael Jordan and everybody else, but me not argue.
You have not done well for Michael Jordan in the Michael Jordan LeBron debate at all.
All right.
Big up yourself.
See, me could leave it right so.
Yeah, man.
All right, quickly. Lime Hall 1, Dunbeholden 4. Montego Bay 1, Humble Lion 2. Mount Pleasant 1, Tivoli 0. Portmore 1, Harborview 0. Treasure Beach 2, Mullines 2. Cavalier 2, Veer United 0. Waterhouse 0, Arnett 0. There you go, Mr. P. Big up.
All right,
coming back.
Get quality cars from Acorn Sales Auto Limited, located at Lot 53 West Tradeway, Portmore Town Center. Need a car from Japan or United Kingdom or special order? Call 876-616-4777 or WhatsApp 876-333-5555. They assist with registration, transfer, and license. Just visit Acorn Sales Auto at Lot 53 West Tradeway, Portmore Town Center for quality cars at competitive prices.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Dangel, Edgechem, Megamart, and Anibet. All right, in Sports in a Minute, Formula One has urged Red Bull to resolve the controversy surrounding Christian Horner as soon as possible. Horner, who's Red Bull's team principal, is facing allegations of inappropriate and controlling behavior towards a female colleague. Horner, who has led the team since 2005, has denied the allegations. That is Sports in a Minute. Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Dangel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10. Call 876-929-9146 and in Maypen, Shop 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 986-7142. Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Megamart, best value by far. And Anibet, your best bet, reminds you to bet responsibly.
We're your partner in color, over 30 years strong, serving Jamaica beautifully, changing lives and leading the revolution with quality products innovated for when you need a superior finish. Edge campaigns are trusted, loved, and used by experts in the business of automotive, industrial, decorative, and furniture. We have the blueprint to help you create, vibe, and live life beautifully. EdgeChem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time.
Remember to take your new voter ID card to the polling station on election day. You may still vote without your ID card, but the process will be faster if you have it with you. If you don't have your ID card, you must answer questions, be fingerprinted, and take an oath before you can vote. Bring your voter ID card and make it easier on yourself and others. That was a message from the Electoral Commission of Jamaica.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back. I wish I could share that whatever, but I can't. But back in line, is that Fortis? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, Fortis.
Yeah, independent one.
Independent Fortis. How are you?
All right. Good afternoon. How are you?
Not bad.
Zidane. CC can represent the Jordan, man. We don't stop putting pressure on the man.
No, it has been going on and on for months, my boy.
No, I'm sending out a warning. And that is a warning. Let's send out a little advice to CC. CC, you go I call it reprobate school, or I call it quality school.
The reason why his name is CC is because he went to Clarendon College.
Yes, that may I say go quality school and I'm representing the Sunshine State where I'm from. So I'm have to look into things more logical and non-bramble before him come on the ear come talk.
Turn down the radio behind it though. I can think an echo.
Okay.
Or a feed.
Yeah, that better?
Yes.
Alright. Because I notice him over the weeks and months, I go from show to shows and maybe I put himself in some spot where he can't come out of where he shouldn't have been in the first place.
He's struggling badly, my boss.
Yeah, so him need to know where him come representing Clarendon College and representing Portmore. So him have to come better and more stern.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Alright. Orville,
yes,
I ask you a thing, what am I tell you what they say? If the more info you get, at least it in you for win, or less it help you out.
Yes.
That's what
yes.
Well, the racing I know they are talk about what they where the ass is a foreign ass. Where they remind the ass? Remember the ass? What the ass name?
Something
it was trained by the Jason and ridden by Louis.
No, remind me.
I don't sure I read the ass name, but I was watching the race live, that specific race. You understand? I had a virgin that bought that ass because he is Saul's favorite. You understand? While watching the race, we see the ass break last and I struggle. So me say to him now, I name Eddie. I say, Eddie, how is that going on? So I go on, I said, the back. Anyway, I said, I can see if I can run on. Boom, him dead and him struggle out through the whole race and he was the favorite. You understand? No, after that another hard and ass race, punt and thing they did to me and Richie. Him said the ass is sick, man. No, you understand? No, if you didn't have the information that that ass was sick, would you go and buy it same way?
It would certainly make you think
even though it's self favorite. You understand?
Yeah.
You see me I say you'd still have to think twice. You see me I say before you buy.
Yeah.
You see me I say? So we in an Independence City and Portmore Tally, but Independence City and millions to spend over Cayman track. And from when me know about race, racing, because I have a family where get even a piece of the pick 9 couple years back to. You see me I say?
Yeah.
So when me know about racing, the more info you have pan the race, pan the ass itself. You understand? I would have just with the ass itself would have come to the say now win. You see me I say every ass have a chance, still but the more info you have pan, the non-favorite them, because sometimes them set some race, because I know if a politics run over track two more time, You see me say? Yeah, so the more info you have, the better for you.
The more info you have in anything in life, my boss, the better it helps you to choose.
Yeah.
In everything, horse racing, car buying, everything.
Yeah.
Wife seeking. the job seeking, the more info you have about the things where you are going to put your money on, the better chances you have to make the right decision, Baba.
Yeah, man. So a basic logic.
How anybody disagrees with that is a mystery to me.
Yeah, maybe them lack humility.
Me don't know what them lack. Or them just want to argue with me if it always not that they fair argue about.
Yeah, because sometimes when you look on certain things from a you humble perspective, people come and tell you this and people come and tell you that. But
what does humility have to do with basic common sense, which is what we are talking about, right?
Yeah, well, but humility is integral in life, and some people might talk against it. Because some people are going to put this reference to humble care, suck milk to humility.
No man, but me talk about this argument about information and doing well or improving your chances. What humble have to do with that?
It still have a lot to do. It still has a part to play in a certain way. You see me I say? In which in how you deal with it. You see me I say?
I don't know if you come down to humility, just straight common sense. That more information, it betters your chances of making.
Well, maybe because you lack humility, why you never say a straight common sense.
Well,
you see me I say? If you listen to what you say,
what does humility mean?
Well,
not having an exalted view of yourself.
I can't get the dictionary reference now, but as far as me, sweet, as well, me hear that a great start about it. To all me see people live it in them life, you understand? Is to not get arrogant, you understand? Arrogant, especially for no reason. You see what I say? Humility is not something that takes away from you. It enhances you. It's a plus.
Leave that. Come and see the link between that and what we are talking.
All right.
Yeah. But we leave it.
All right, Fortis.
All right, hold on. What? All right.
Yeah, but we'll talk again tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm going to see the link.
All right. We take another one?
Yeah. 968-8117. That's the number. 968-8117. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, Timo Judgment.
Good afternoon, sir.
Who is this again?
Portmore Strikers.
Portmore Strikers.
Talk to us.
And I can't get it, man.
No.
The last time I called and vote and I couldn't get it. Orville, that's the only man will get up to retract the notion that you can play better and lose, man. Never remember yet.
I don't remember. But what name what name should we give you?
Portmore Strikers.
All right. Cool, Portmore Strikers.
Yeah, what say you today?
And that is not the name we're giving me. This is the name that I've been calling with for years.
Yeah.
I'm stuck on them days.
All right, Portmore Strikers.
All right. Now, I am only calling to make a suggestion.
Yeah.
You notice Serpi called and he asked for the results. And after a while, Zidane was able to bring it forward.
Yes.
Now, just like how you have had the thing now with the Premier League sponsors.
Oh, we could get the scores during that time.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is all I call to say. I don't call because I have to call. I call because I have something to say.
Good.
All right.
Good suggestion, remember.
So the Premier League segment sponsored by the Premier League.
We should give the scoreline.
We could give a quick recap of the games.
Yes.
Right.
On the weekend.
And also update the table to the listeners as well.
Yeah. That's fair.
All right.
All right, Portmore Strikers.
Good.
Yeah, man, big up.
That's a suggestion that we could take on board.
Yes, indeed.
All right. Where else do we go? 968-8117. 968-8117. Those are the numbers. And the text line, because that is still up,
828-0925.
Yeah. So 828-0925. And if you notice, we're making a bigger effort to get in the text messages since of late. Do I take one now? All right.
Text message. It's now time for text messages on the sports desk.
CC has been cheating. Look how many times him dead in the show and him keep coming back from the grave. Coof up Yasso and coof down the road. He needs to try another sport to redeem himself. And the person signs his name as Concerned Undertaker.
Yes, I agree with you, Undertaker.
So Undertaker shouldn't be concerned when people dead.
Yeah, man. CC struggling with this Michael LeBron thing all over the place.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
CC, somebody say you're dead, my boy.
Yeah, man. They're not putting up any good arguments for Michael Jordan at all.
Hold on.
Yeah, you have to do better. So if you're a month or two, CC, and then you come back.
All right, so it's the number is 968-8170.
When CC asked me Korean and Jerry West, I said, we're not going where CC shot.
He wasn't prepared for that answer.
Like him said, watch me. Like him a plan a whole weekend and say, watch me and say that Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right, let's move on. Is that JJ?
Yes, Mr. Again.
Yeah.
New Year. Zidane, best of yourself.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, but just call me here. The racehorse, Gino.
Who's the racehorse, Gino? Mr. P?
Mr. P. I have great ideas. Them not all that bad.
Yeah.
I make one and two little blunders, but yeah. But I just want to enlighten him, you know, where we're talking about the handicaps. There's a Malibu who came to Jamaica. I think the most interest was on a breeding purpose. That is why she couldn't enter the multi-mile. And she never win enough races again. Because her first race, she entered non-winners of 2. That was on September 24th. That's the first time she raced in Jamaica, where she won over the 5 straight and she won by about 8 1/4 length. You know. So, being that she was so good, you know, the owners and the trainers take it up on their hands. And instead of going to non-winners of 3, she went up in class. She skipped a class and went to non-winners of 4. When she went to non-winners of 4, back over the street, she also won again. And being that now she only won 2 races in Jamaica, and being that she's a foreigner, she can also run back in the same class of non-winners of 4. So the first time she ran in Jamaica, she ran with 55 kilo. The second time she ran with 53 kilo. Now when she repeat the class, she win with 55, but she's really just turning non-winners of 4 now when she running for the 3rd time. She won in that class, so she stepped up, moving up in class again. Normally when you're moving up in class, you don't go at the top of the scale. She went to grade 3 and upward grade 3. And that was on the 11th of November. She went to a mile and she won. Right?
Yes.
And she had 54.5 kilo at that time. She went up in class again, you know, with 54.5 again to grade 2. When she went up into that class, she still had 54.5, and there she won again on the 2nd of December. On the 13th of January, she went to, she skipped overnight. That is where Sensational Move has run. She ran twice at overnight company because she left from non-winners of 4. And when she was there, she had 56 kilo at non-winners of 4, where she won. She went back to overnight now, and she won. She lost at 9:25. So she repeat overnight, where she did a fantastic time at 1:05. So she went to the in-between class where Devil at Malibu never go there. She skipped that class. So Zidane, each time you're going up in class, you're not going to go and get the top weight.
Yes.
Sasha P, I'm just highlighting to you why she never had the top weight. So she win in the top class for the first time, and when she win, she carried 51.5. That's the lowest weight she ever carried because she skipped overnight to go up there, right?
And that is why she was handicapped like that.
Yeah, that is why she was handicapped like that.
I hope Mr. P understand, because I wouldn't say I fully understand what you're saying, but
yeah,
it sounds like it could be something.
Yeah, when you're going up in class, Orville, you're not going to be the top handicapper. Yes, she at the stage before she started leaving the gate late, she looked like the best horse in Jamaica. But she had a gate problem. No one, I don't know, them gas fixes. But because she lost on Saturday. The same horse, Sensational Move, beat her on Saturday. And on Saturday, he had 54.5. She had 54.
All right,
I'm
boss.
just calling to highlight Mr. B.
Okay, so there's no
And also
inconsistency about it.
No,
Okay.
not at all. And Zidane,
Yes, sir.
I don't know you can manage, but Jordan is here to stay. Have a good day, brother.
All right,
JJ.
All right,
big up.
JJ.
Yeah, man.
We'll take the break. We're coming right back. Good explanation, that, for the horse racing.
If you need a prescription filled, Gold Line Pharmacy at Main Street, Chapelton, Clarendon guarantees fast service at a great price. You will find gifts, household items, cosmetics, and stationery too. When you are looking for fast, friendly service, visit Gold Line Pharmacy, Main Street, Chapelton, 876-785-0128. We are caring beyond prescriptions. Gold Line Pharmacy, the name you can trust. Serving our clients is our first responsibility.
Design your dream home with Total Hardware and Supplies. We have windows of all sizes on special. Doors galore. Choose from our wide variety of porcelain and ceramic tiles. Experience the best deals on sanitary ware, jacuzzis, shower enclosures, and baths. Just to name it, we have it all. Come on down to 2 Aiken Hill Drive, Pembroke Hall. Call us at 631-7648 or WhatsApp anytime 507-0865. Remember, same day delivery available. Quality products, great prices. That's the Total Guarantee.
For financial news and the latest developments in the business community and economy, Financially Speaking is the top choice. Join me, your host Errol Gregory, Mondays and Wednesdays at 12:30 p.m. as we look at current economic issues, provide small business tips, and help you to build your business and portfolio. That's Financially Speaking, sponsored by Jamaica Stock Exchange, JSE Online Trading.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
968-8117 are the numbers. 968-8117. Those are the numbers to call. And of course, 876 before. And the text line is 828-0925. 828-0925. We go back online for Triple Century.
Yeah, I will.
Yes, sir. How you do, Triple Century?
They are going to hold it down,
Yeah.
Big up yourselves, goat.
Yes, sir.
My young journalist, and big up on yourself.
Yeah, big up, Triple Century. Yeah.
Shamar Joseph to the topic.
Yes. The man who can fill Sabina Park the next time Western is play here.
Well, yeah, they must say that thing, but out of Shamar ratings, the Caribbean are the least ratings for Shamar. A lot of people in the Caribbean know big Shamar is right now. I want Dwight to run a check for me because it seems like he's a good stats man.
No. Dwight has a tendency to create his own stats, which don't make sense.
This one I want him to do because it's kind of legitimate. I think it can be found. I want to find if any debutant in cricket has ever have the impact on cricket that Shema Joseph has. Any day, whether batsman or bowler.
You mean on one game?
No, man, a debutant.
Yeah. And in first game.
And in first game has had the impact that Shema Joseph has in cricket. Batsman or bowler.
Impact meaning how the public see him.
Yeah, the world.
The world see him.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going to say this. I don't know if you know that Shemar ratings is now almost as a debutant. He's number one.
What does that mean?
As a debutant who first played a test series, his figures is the best ever.
As a bowler?
As a bowler.
So there has never been a bowler who has done better in his first 2 test matches?
No.
In history?
In history.
You're sure about that?
So far. And that's why I asked for the check to clarify.
No, but first of all, you were talking about impact.
Yeah.
Now you're asking for...
I'm going to go to impact as well.
No.
There's 2 things.
So it's two things.
2 things.
Who has had a better statistical start and who has had a bigger impact?
Right. And the sport itself. Secondly, in regards to the IPL, you know that he replaced Marco, right?
Yeah. Look now, Jan.
So, you know what would happen if the draft was after this test match?
What? He would get a higher call?
Yes, man. He's remember now,
what Shemar done for Test cricket hasn't been done since the late 80s.
What he's done for Test cricket?
Yes, man. ICC. All right, hold on.
I'm not sure I understand what you mean.
All right. The impact he has, there's no player in the current game that's drawn out and opposing fans like what Shemar did in Australia. Yeah? So, for instance, people pay to go to the game to see Shemar.
People never used to pay to watch Brian Lara.
Yes, man. Not
and Sachin Tendulkar.
Yes, man. Not as that after they make them name. This is a brand.
Oh, you're talking as a debutant. Oh.
Yes, man.
Yeah. Okay, so after the first test now, people say they want to go have a look at this young man bowling in the second. Okay.
Exactly. And then what he did.
But hold on. When did Brian Lara made his debut?
1991.
Against who?
Against Pakistan.
Yeah. Didn't do it well?
Never special. Okay. Like a 40 or so.
No, man. What this young man is doing, out there.
Yeah. What
I'm seeing, because I start to follow his progress. And this man now is not only in sports news, This man is on CNN, That tell about world news, So I'm saying the impact he's having on cricket. And that's what I'm saying ICC have something about this young man that they're going to cherish.
What about Lawrence Rowe? Somebody's mentioning Lawrence Rowe. What did he do on debut?
Lawrence Rowe did play against a team that wasn't very strong at the time. It was New Zealand.
Okay.
He was playing at home. At Sabina Park, he make him debut.
Yeah.
New Zealand wasn't, a big side in the
So I would like the cricket gurus to just continue to check on the past great players and their impact and entering the game and entering cricket. Remember now, Shemar didn't have a history of dominating regional cricket.
I made the point that I can't think of anybody else who would have had such an impact in such a short time in them first class combined test career. Because before going to Australia and play about 5 games.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't know if anybody would have had such an impact after such a small lead up to him test career. So you may be onto something.
And the next thing is, why they're saying this, the full Subina Park thing. Your thing about passion will be, but what Shemar will do in here, because you see, if he was like knocking before and people kind of rate him, he will have a better chance of filling the stadium itself. But because they are looking at what the Australians and the world is saying about him, why them think it will the same thing in West Indies. West Indies have the passion there. So you have a follower and cricketer because him bad.
Yeah.
This. See what I say? So the passion really have to come back to get that. And then now he will now endorse the passion. But if we say him by himself now, it all look a bit difficult. The team have to do more and we need more players too.
Boy, you may very well be onto something. I can't think of any debutant or a man who played 2 tests who's had this kind of impact. A name is not coming.
I'm going to show you, I'm going to point out something for you. You remember when Bolt run the 100 meter and broke the roller card?
Yeah.
And the journalist run him down?
Yeah.
You see when Shemar ball is road, who was on the field? And the Australian on the field, The Australian first the field.
Yes.
The journalist first at the field. Watch it up again. Everybody wants a picture. The same. It just reminds me of when Bolt win the 100 meter. The same impact this young man had.
Okay, boss.
Outside of, and I'm saying that this man can full stadium overseas, not here.
All right,
we lose our passion, but
he's more likely to fill a stadium in Australia and in England than in the West Indies.
Because of the cricket minds, not because of the team, but they want to see good cricket, so they will go pay to see it, and he's bowling very well.
Okay, all right.
All right. Because one little thing before we go.
Yes.
I want to say this about 5 years now. I want do it again. Tell me 10 great batsmen who is over 6 foot. I get in at something, but I'll call back down the road and point out where I'm going.
You're saying that great batsmen tend to not be particularly tall?
Not particularly tall. Yeah. But if you're tall and great, you're greater than the shark. Because shark is the norm.
All right, we could talk tomorrow.
All right, blessings.
All right.
Cool. Well, he has answered the call. Economist.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello, good afternoon, my guru.
Yeah, your fans been asking for you, man.
Yeah, man. No, what happened is that you see this program.
Yes.
One of the good thing about the sports desk is that it gives you recognition, and through recognition, you can earn higher incomes.
Yeah.
Because people are willing to listen to you, take advice from you, and watch it grow. So I want to thank this program for giving me that recognition in the market so that I'm more competitive now.
I know, man. That is why some people, let me not say what I was about to say. Let's behave myself.
Yeah, but Orville.
Yeah.
The vex with all you still in it.
Oh Lord. What have I
I'll
done?
tell you why me vex with you, Orville.
Yeah.
And Zidane to a lesser extent. Now, me come up with a suggestion and me say, Orville, you see this program, it's going to need a bigger war chest. So we need even 1,000 man who listen to this program to contribute $1,000. That would have been a fund of $1 million. And we are going to have the $1 million fund there where we are going to send you to the prison to find out what can be done to prevent the young males from being attracted to gangs so that we can keep them out of prison and bring them over in a sport.
Yeah.
2 years now, me I echo that, you know.
So how you blaming me? That it has
Didn't
material.
we make an attempt to have such a outside broadcast?
You say you take up the offer.
No, sir. I told you that the business
last year.
No, economist. I've told you from day one that the business of collecting money from callers like that. And go fund me and them something, man. What the other one where you always make telethon and
I'm not talking about the collecting money part of it, but didn't you make an attempt to have an outside broadcast?
Yeah, man. We still something that we want to do.
Yeah.
Orville, you understand economics?
Not like
Donald, well, I'm going to tell you something. Donald Trump, a judge, fined him $380 million for a fraud case.
Hold on.
380 million.
Yeah, and right away.
Jamaican dollars?
US man in a New York.
300. What's that? What you saying about?
380 million.
No, you have that figure can't be correct.
Orville.
That figure cannot
The economist, I tell you something, my boss. Sports me are talking to people. Good afternoon to my valuable listeners and callers. Precious commodities here. Donald Trump, you know them set up a GoFundMe right away. And Donald Trump, y'all sell Donald Trump sneaker now and it fell off.
Big man, Mr. Me can't set up no GoFundMe on the radio, my boss.
Hold on, Donald Trump sneakers now sell more than Michael Jordan sneakers.
No, if a man want one of my old sneakers to buy them, me will sell that.
Orville, who are the best sports journalists in the Caribbean. You know how much young males in Jamaica, African males in Jamaica, have died through crime and violence since we tell you that suggestion. You want me to give the figure?
Go on.
1,862. And you know how much Jamaican male have gone to prison since we give you that suggestion.
Go on. Tell me.
Thousands in our boss. Jamaican prison now is 3 times overpopulated. Go on, you use sports, Orville the guru. Zidane the second guru. To help Jamaican people from Niggle Point to Moran Point through the clubs and high institutions.
The question that I want to ask you,
so that we can fund you and you go down there, we pay you for go down there and do your outside broadcast.
Economist, I tell you what.
And drink a beer.
I tell you what. All right, give me a chance now.
Get the message across, my friend.
I think I'm pretty good at talking sports, and I think Zidane is pretty good at talking sports.
And consulting sports.
What I know I'm not good at is collecting money, GoFund, and I go
no,
fund.
You collect no money. No, you collect. When you set up the bank account at NCBI, Scotia Bank, you can put in your contribution and manage it up there.
I tell you what, I'm going to leave you to do that process.
Well, I'm never
and you will get 10% of whatever you collect.
100%, man. Me good.
So you will set it up now, my boss?
Me good like gold. Listen, me have another grouse to talk.
No, hold on. You keep coming at us with this GoFundMe and thing. And I'm saying
it's not a GoFundMe, sir. It's an economy.
You set up the thing, no economy.
Sport.
Lord have mercy. I'm saying, me pass the problem now. You know. I'm into whatever the solution is. You set up the thing. You give out a number. We'll announce the number per year if that is what you want. And then from time to time, you update us as to how well it's doing. How's that?
I will listen. Set up a committee.
You set up the committee where you want.
You have a whole heap of man who call this program.
Oh, Jesus. Economist, I'm giving you the power to set up your own community.
No, it's not
that you will head.
Man. It's about the African males in this country.
Then you are spearhead to something, sir.
To want something else.
Yes, make it quick.
Yeah, more you tell Owen Sharp of Supreme Ventures say. we the terrified of horse racing in Jamaica from Nigel Point to Moran Point. We not like the race where them run with Desert of Malibu the other day in a boss. We vex over the race there in a boss. Hey, Owen Sharp knows, say, watch out, Mr. Sharp. More, you tell your jockey and your trainer them down at Cayman and Spark, say. Hard working people are gambling money at Cayman and Spark, you know, Mr. Sharp.
Mine you get to be in trouble.
Hey, we in a trouble there, we know the joke business with local Jamaica.
Economist, just work with me.
Hey, you say me a try tell you, no one clean up nothing around here.
Economist, you're completely...
You're afraid to talk up.
You know why you make we get poorer than we are right now?
Later.
Big up yourself. I'm seeing there's some fraudulent activities that he is being asked to pay back some money, 354 million plus 100 million in interest. He's what I'm
out of his purse. We're coming back after the break.
If you have fever, cough, and difficulty breathing, seek medical care early. Stay home if you feel unwell. If you have a fever, cough, and difficulty breathing, seek medical attention and call in advance. Follow the directions of your local health authority. National and local authorities will have the most up-to-date information on the situation in your area. Calling in advance will allow your healthcare provider to quickly direct you to the right health facility. This will also protect you and help prevent the spread of viruses and other infections.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, quickly, our first selection before we come to the other cars online. Don't move, people. We're coming after the first selection.
Yeah, and it's brought to you by Edge Campaigns for people who dream in color. Oh, this is one of my favorites. Absolutely. It's the 23rd Psalms by Gramps. And I think Buju is in here somewhere.
Yes, he is.
Every day.
With your whole heart desire. Lift the mind. Holy, 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 holy. Holy Mount Zion. Buju, let's The Lord's my shepherd, I'll not want. Make me down to lie in pastures green, that leadeth me the quiet waters by. My soul, oh, half restore and day, and need to walk down straight within the path of righteousness, even for His name's sake. Yeah, no, I walk in days dark veil, it will I fear no evil. Thy rod and staff, they are with me, they surely comfort me. My table, oh, has furnished in the presence of my foes. My head, no, half anointed with oil, my cup it overflow. Goodness and mercy all my life shall surely follow me. And in just cause forevermore, my dwelling place must be. Goodness and mercy all my life shall surely follow me. And in Jehovah's forevermore, my dwelling place shall be. Goodness and mercy all my life shall surely follow me, and in Jehovah's forevermore my dwelling place must be. My soul, oh, hath restored again, and need to walk those days within the path of righteousness, even for His name's sake. Yea, do I walk through the dark day, yet will I fear no evil. Thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they surely comfort me. My table, though I furnish, in the presence of my foes, my hand, though have no with oil, my cup is
All right, that was 23 songs by Grams Morgan and Butcher Banton.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Etchkin Paints for people who dream in color.
Indeed. All right, we go back online.
Mike, I saw Mike there.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me, boss. You have a text message. It's now time for text messages on the sports desk.
Here's this now. The criteria for the allocation of weights, handicapping of racehorses, are outlined in the condition book even before the horses are entered into the race. The handicappers does not look at the horses in a race and handicap the horses. They work with the pre-existing criteria. Hence, you will find ridiculous handicapping for races from time to time. Oh, this is Prince Green helping out with a handicapping thing for Miss Happy. The current World Test Championship points as it stands, New Zealand 75 are first, India 59.5 second, Australia 55 third, Bangladesh fourth, 50, Pakistan 36.6 fifth, the West Indies 33.3 in sixth, South Africa 7th, England 8th, Sri Lanka 9th. So we are currently ahead of England in the test ranking. We are 6th, England 8th. New Zealand are leading, followed by India, then Australia, then Bangladesh, then Pakistan. Interesting information. I will go to Mike. Mike. Hello?
I need to.
Hello?
Yeah, man, you're hearing me, right?
Yes, you're live.
Yeah, man. I'm coming out of that. Yes, so what I want is for you to talk, to get in touch with the ISA president. For one thing, I see you're 6-1 of the rules, but one they never touch, which is, you remember the situation what happened last year with the Manuel youth, them couldn't show because they was too young?
Hold on, go again.
Yeah, so there was a class 3 youth, but he was too young, so they said he couldn't.
Yeah, I remember something vague like
that. Yeah, he couldn't perform at Chan, but yet he was able to perform at Carista.
Was too young to compete in the class ahead of him, which never make any sense to me.
Yeah, so what I wanted to do is ask the ISA president, because what I do was change the rule for at least coming in. If they don't come in before 16, they have to sit out a year. They said nothing about that rule, which was a big thing. And I see the potential of this happening again this year, because there's a next youth, which is class 3 again, and he won't be able to perform because what he is after the years. So I want to ask the president, what was done about that, and if the rule was changed? Can you get him on the line?
You want me to get him while you're online?
Yes, man.
You want to try to see if you can get him? Zidane?
Yeah, we could try.
All right.
Let me send the number to Oscar.
All right, Oscar, see if you could call Mr. Wellington. Tell him that a customer, as a customer, a caller wants to talk with them about the rules regarding competing in different classes. It's a little sudden caller, so go on talk.
For instance, the class 4 athlete, which is the first year, 2, 3 athlete. If he's a track athlete, he can do one event and a relay. The true can't do no event, which don't make no sense. You understand what I'm saying?
Come again.
So if it's a class 4 athlete can perform a champs, but they only allow him to do one event and a relay. So he can do like 100. I think it's them after the Javon Madison case, what they did was limit them to the 1 and the 200 and a relay.
Yeah.
No, they can't. They sure if it's a discus or a shot put a javelin sure. Fanny young, Fanny is not class 3. I think them say if it's not 14, he can't compete. And I'm saying it's unfair to the sure. And you
so you can't compete as a javelin thrower in class 4. There's no provisions for javelin.
Even if you have the ability as a shot putter or a discus thrower, and you are throwing the distance, you cannot compete. For they say that you're too young.
Them probably feel at that age your muscles not developed enough for the heavy implement.
But you have the exception, and he said, Mr. Wellington said that the reason why they never look at it because it doesn't happen every day, but it might happen this year again, because basically what I'm seeing with the results is that a youth from Cornwall, I think, is 12 and he's throwing far, and basically on the rule he won't be able to throw.
Oh.
You understand? So I want to know if it was done, and if not, why was it done? And can it?
I can tell you that even if we don't get Mr. Wellington in the time that you're on, you'll be listening to the program, right?
Yeah, man. I can't tend to listen.
All right. Well, we will try to get him at some point.
So what all I'm asking is you give the class 4 at least an opportunity to show. You don't even have to go. You have to do three shows. Or 2 shows, but him at least make him get an opportunity to do at least 1. So if him good enough, him can do it.
All right.
Because you have some youth, them is big and them is talented. So them come in and do it, but there are some others them not gonna make it. But if he has the ability, allow him the opportunity.
All right. You're Mike from where?
I call the program earlier now. I was one who called the program from Kingston, but I was one who called the program and said people born to this stuff, and I'm around the chores. And I've seen stuff happen. That's why I said people are born. Some people have it and some people don't. And even with the best of it, they won't be able to throw far.
All right. Keep listening. We're trying to get Mr. Will at some point.
Cool.
Yeah, man. That rule that you can't compete in a class above yours. Me never sure me agree with it. But let's try to get Mr. Well. And class 4 youths not allowed to do the, let's call it the weight event, shot put and discuss on himself. All right, we take a break and then Clover, I see you. We're coming back to you.
At MOJ, Ministry of Justice, come access quality service to keep order within the nation. We facilitate good relation. Legal aid in your pocket. A little is child diversion for you to need expertise. Victim service will help you cope with grief. Restorative justice, build back the peace. No matter where you come from, how we say justice for all Jamaicans. MOJ, Ministry of Justice. Come access quality service.
MOJ, taking justice to the people of Jamaica.
The JSC Group, Jamaica Stock Exchange, Jamaica Central Securities Depository Limited, and JCSD Trustee Services, providing a fair, efficient, and transparent stock market for over 45 years. The time by the Jamaica Stock Exchange Group is 2:15.
We may be all over the world, but we're still in this together. Feel, make it easy for you get your money. So if you have to get a thing from your brother or mommy, hey, it's a not instant, it's a MoneyGram. Zoom, check your phone, your money land. VNBS money transfer, safer, faster, easier. Sign up for VNBS direct to bank account transfer today. No matter step out, fit in the line, straight in your account, money reach long time. VNBS money transfer.
Beneficiaries. The PATH payment cycle begins on February 19, 2024. Post offices and payment agencies will deliver payments based on last names up to March 4, 2024. Check the Weekend Star to find out when and where you should collect. If you miss your date, you must collect between March 5 and March 6, 2024. For more information, call PATH at 876-922-8007 or visit the ministry's website at www.mlss.gov.jm. PATH, advancing your family, developing Jamaica. A message from the Ministry of Labor and Social Security.
My Mega Mart, best value by far.
With so much to do in one location, make Mega Mart your one-stop shop. Pick up your groceries and houseware needs, grab a bite and pay some bills, fill your prescriptions and see the beauty products in our pharmacy, all in one amazing location. My Mega Mart, the best value by far.
My Mega Mart, best value by far.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back and we go to Clover.
Hello?
Yes, Clover.
Clover, when we get the name?
Oh, correction. Oh.
I wanted to put that on my birthday for Kayla yesterday. Man.
Yes, correct.
I ran birth certificate to the take off.
Sorry about that.
Man.
Yes, correction.
Yeah, hope another wonderful weekend, you know? Now, listen out to the argument regarding the debate. The debate that was to have taken place between Preacher and Garvey.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here some people kind of surprised how Garvey are behaving. I don't know why I'm not surprised how Garvey are behaving.
No, why? I want to catch me off guard.
Remember, you know, the last time Garvey debated, it was a very hyped up atmosphere that was placed around the debate between himself and Pioneer.
Yes.
You remember what transpired in the debate itself?
You got that flogging.
Not what was brought to our attention was that whilst Garvey can talk the sport, reason the sport, analyze the sport, he's not very good at debating the sport.
Yeah.
It showed that he wasn't a good debater. You understand?
Mm.
The performance that was laid down, it really left everybody flabbergasted if that was really Garvey. So while some of us can analyze and talk the sport well, to debate it is a different thing. You understand what I'm saying?
I noticed you said some of us.
Yes, no.
Are you including?
That's why some people run from the debate. Why them run from the debate?
Oh.
It's because them know it takes a special character and a special way to really bring across the message and it's a craft.
Yeah.
And not all of us have that craft. You understand? So
Are you saying you don't have that craft?
Who, me?
You keep saying us.
Some of the callers don't have that craft, so them they really stay away from the debate.
Oh,
I'm like myself who debate can't say me not have that craft. You mad?
Okay.
Right now I'm ready for the preacher. Me just listen out to him sleep. Anytime him step on one banana skin, me and him.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
So get that out of the way. Now, Zidane.
Yes, sir.
You take in the dunk contest?
No, sir. I never watch a All-Star Weekend.
You never watch the dunk contest? Go on back, go watch the dunk contest, man. The dunk contest fell off, brother.
It fell off?
Yeah, man. Go and go take it in, brother.
Oh, okay.
Go and go take it in. We could talk about it tomorrow.
All right. So like you laugh till you're weak.
Eh?
So like it made you laugh.
No, man. The dunks that the man them pull off, man, was out of the world, man.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Go and go take it in and we could talk about it tomorrow, man.
All right.
Higgins.
Yes, sir.
If Mr. Joseph
Go up to England. Go along England.
Oh, so you're putting a caveat on your thing now. Very smart.
No, caveat. That was my original argument, boss.
No. That was not your original argument.
What was my original argument?
I was the one who put in England into it.
Yeah.
Your argument that the next time that man plays Test cricket in the Caribbean,
yes,
him going full stadiums. And I reminded you after you came up,
yes,
that we have England to go to before we play the next home series.
You remind me.
So that, but I'm saying your original argument never included what he did in England.
Yeah.
So if you're making another argument now, you're making another argument.
Saying here now, if Shamar joke, because remember, my original argument is that we need to win consistently.
No, you never said that. You never said that. Hold on, sir.
So,
you said the next time he plays in the West Indies, he's going to be filling the stadiums.
Right.
You never said anything about if we were winning. You were saying based on what his impact was in Australia.
Why was I saying that?
Because we win one test match. Test match.
Hold on. And what was the genesis of my argument?
We won one test match. No,
and I'm saying, what is the genesis of my argument?
No, I don't know what the genesis of your argument has to do with anything.
The argument is that you are saying it's passion. We lose the passion. That's why people are coming out.
And then you said Shamar Joseph will fill stadiums the next time play.
And I am saying to you, passion is not lose the passion is because we are not winning consistently. Right? And so I went on to say, if Shamar Joseph goes on.
No, you never said anything about going on. That's what I'm telling you.
Hold on, man.
I should just allow you to say what you never said.
Hold on, wait now, Orville. You said, I said the next time in play in the Caribbean.
Yes.
You reminded me that we are about test series before the Caribbean.
Yes. Yes.
Right. So now that is the reality, I am saying to you now that given that we even have one more test series before him come to the Caribbean, if he goes on and replicates what he did in
which is not likely, no man. Which is not likely.
You hear me say though?
It is not likely that he will play the next series and take what is it? 13 wickets at 17 apiece.
I don't care as long as he is impactful and will win and will beat England.
And it is unlikely that we're going to beat England as well.
It was
so you're playing smart.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Nice strike correction.
You see what I'm doing now?
Yeah. Australia and John the test series.
You play.
Yeah, man. Him realize the following argument. I know what other things.
Well, I know, boss man. Yeah. It was unlikely that we will have gone to Australia and won and drawn that.
All right, my boss. All right, correction.
Correction. You're being smart, man. You're throwing in some caveat where you know unlikely.
Yeah, man.
So you know you want to say if stadium were full, but I did now add if him go to England, I have the same impact.
We beat England.
We beat England. Which you won't know is the real life.
Do you disagree with that, Orville?
If we beat England in England,
yes,
we're still not going to have no full stadiums in the
all right.
No, but guess what? We won't know, my boss.
All right.
Us to win back-to-back away series in England and Australia will not happen.
We never win the series in Australia.
There you go. We didn't win the series.
Zidane, when they say what will happen when we go to Australia there?
You're not going to happen, boss. You're not going to have correction.
Well, I know you say
we're not going to go away from home and win back-to-back series or win games and even draw the series in multiple away tours to England and Australia. It won't happen.
All right.
Big up. It's still a Bramble side, my boss. I would just had an upset. It happens in sport.
Okay.
Yeah, man. What we do? We go to Rollington town now?
Yes.
Rollington.
Hello?
What's up, Sam?
Good afternoon,
yes,
Rollington.
Man, what's up, Zidane?
I'm here.
Oh, the Lord go.
Wagwan, my boss. Wagwan.
Yeah, man. I was watching a program last week on TV where Shallow was trying to bring across the fact that Darren Sammy has either been approached to...
No, man, he's actually coaching.
He's coaching another team.
In is it Bangladesh? Or one of them?
It's one of those places.
Yes.
Well, I was the white ball, right?
Yeah, man.
But I was amazed at that because I was saying to myself, then when would he have time to coach?
No, man, as soon as West Indies team come up, him will just like players will play elsewhere, but when West Indies due to come them available, same thing with the coach.
So West Indies has now slackened up that kind of loosened up that kind of opportunity.
Where coaches
that was never the case before.
Yeah, I can't recall a West Indies coach who was coaching another team.
Not only our West Indies coach, but all over. I mean, if you're coaching a team, when they are on tour, you are with them. And when they're off tour, you would be coaching them. So I was puzzled by. I'd love to hear more about that too.
Well, one of the things that he said in that interview is that Sammy is a young coach, and coaching anywhere else, just like playing anywhere else, will give him valuable experience as a coach.
Fair enough.
That could help him in his West Indian job.
Well,
and it clearly won't affect him.
That's within the rules of world cricket, you know.
Yeah.
That I don't know where that would stand up, but the fact of the matter is that if I guess if the rules have been
I don't know if there was a rule against it before.
Oh.
Yeah, why would there be though?
I don't think that it was a rule.
Players are allowed to play for the West.
But I don't remember seeing it happen before.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember. Normally with coaches.
So I was wondering, you know, if it's a first time thing or what.
Yeah, but why would there be a rule against it? I'm not say anything wrong with it.
Neither do I.
Yeah.
Well, as I say, it's a part of the way that they can earn more, you know, as West Indians and all that.
Yeah, if players can go outside the West Indies and earn.
Because he's our white ball coach, right?
Yes.
I know white ball regional cricket is not being played now.
No.
So he has nothing to watch, really.
No.
And he would be coaching them?
Coaching them how?
If they're off tour, you know?
No, but a lot of these white ball players are also now playing 4-day cricket for them respective teams. Are the ones that are not, who are West Indian players. Them, they all over the world are playing franchise cricket. So, is he that the ones them that he would like to play are playing 4-day cricket, or them they all over the place?
Well, as you say, if it means more opportunity to gain experience,
here
in the West Indies, fine. You know, I wouldn't have a problem with it. But I've never heard about it happening before.
No.
That's why I was puzzled and said, "Boy, I can't ask you."
No, I can't remember it happening before.
Yeah, I can't remember in any sport.
You see,
all right.
These people just have a way of getting up and do things, and then after years, say it happen. You know.
No,
I don't think it will hurt West Indies. I don't think it's not.
No, well, I mean, it's just a matter of wanting to know.
I know that Jimmy Adams, who has assisted with Kohli as the batting coach,
he has changed.
Jimmy has worked or is working elsewhere.
Yeah, he has changed about 4 jobs in the within the West Indies.
And Brian Lara, who was batting consultant, Brian is doing other things at the same time. But maybe you're talking about the head coach. Yeah, I can't remember too much things.
Well, let us watch and see what happened now.
Anyway, on a note, said Darren Powell thing get put off yesterday because Hooper nor Sarwan could travel.
Oh, you mean why?
You're going to hear why. I'm going to talk to Darren right now.
Okay.
All right, we'll take the break. We're coming back.
All right, then.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Dangel, Edgechem, Megamart, and Anibet. All right, in Sports in a Minute, former South Africa all-rounder Mike Proctor has died at age 77. Proctor played 7 tests for South Africa before they were banned from international cricket in 1970 because of the country's apartheid government. He spent 14 seasons with Gloucestershire and later coached South Africa on their international return. That is Sports in a Minute. Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Danjal Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10. Call 876-929-9146 and in Maypen, Shop 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 986-7142. Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Megamart, best value by far. And Anybet, your best bet, reminds you to bet responsibly.
We're your partner in color, over 30 years strong, serving Jamaica beautifully, changing lives and leading the revolution with quality products innovated for when you need a superior finish. Edge campaigns are trusted, loved, and used by experts in the business of automotive, industrial, decorative, and furniture. We have the blueprint to help you create, vibe, and live life beautifully. EdgeChem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time.
Visit Hepburn Glass Supplies Limited at 13 Chisholm Avenue, Kingston 13. With over 10 years experience, we provide customized aluminum windows and doors. We are distributors of float and laminated glass and mirrors. We pride ourselves on precise and accurate cuttings with same-day experience. Call or WhatsApp 876-908-0962 or 876-773-4799. Quality service is our priority.
Beneficiaries. The PATH payment cycle begins on February 19, 2024. Post offices and payment agencies will deliver payments based on last names up to March 4, 2024. Check the Weekend Star to find out when and where you should collect. If you miss your date, you must collect between March 5 and March 6, 2024. For more information, call PATH at 876-922-8007 or visit the ministry's website at www.mlss.gov.jm. PATH, advancing your family, developing Jamaica. A message from the Ministry of Labor and Social Security.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, before we come to the next caller, I don't know how many of you would have known or would have been unfortunate enough to have made that travel down to Treasure Beach for what should have been another big game in the Legend Series featuring both Hooper and Saron, but wasn't to be. Was it Friday night or Saturday? I got the news that the game had to be postponed.
Well, I saw it on Friday.
Mm-hmm. All right, so here's the organizer and the main conceptualizer behind the whole Legend Series, Darren Powell, former West Indies pacer, joins us now. Hi, Darren.
Good afternoon. What's up?
Boy, man, Zidane there. I can't imagine how disappointed you are this morning.
Oh my God! Friday, it was one of the hardest days of my life. I have been through so many things, but to make one decision, based on what we're trying to do, and also the patrons who are looking forward to that big day.
Yeah.
And, really to pull out at that minute. And when you look at the lead of the decision making, you're on the phone with almost everybody you know. And then you're looking at your online still shooting up. It was a hard moment.
So even at the last minute, you were still trying to get other legends who could take them place.
Oh my God! I tried to call. Here's who I know. Andre was transferred to New York and had to turn back and into Bangladesh. I called Dwayne Smith. I called Bravo. I called everybody who I know. Who could I would leave? Would have.
Are we on speaker, Darren?
I'm on speaker because I'm driving.
Yes, he's driving.
No, man, you need to pull over so we can hear you clearly.
All right.
Yeah, you're going in and out. Also, it seems as if listeners, they were a late scramble to get replacements. Much better.
All right. Sorry about that. Yes. I called everybody I know, even Courtney Walsh, I thought, would have probably been here.
Yeah, he was. I run into Cody a couple of times, but I think he had said he was leaving last week or something.
Right. So all of this, was something which, even though it's unexplainable, the magnitude of energy I push out to try and make this possible.
All right. Why couldn't they be here? Understand that Hooper caught COVID and Sarwan couldn't make it for whatever reason.
Yes, I Wednesday, which is Thursday Jamaica time, Australian time. I literally waiting for Hooper to tell me yes, I'm on the flight. And when I see 2 hours leading up to check in and haven't heard from him, I start calling. There was no Hooper. So I had to call the travel agency and try to push the ticket for Thursday, their time. When I did that, about 4 p.m. our time, that is when I got the response from Hooper. Hooper came in from the one-day game that was held with West Indies, the T20 game that was held with the West Indies team, and went back to Adelaide.
Mm-hmm.
And from there he felt very tired. He probably didn't know that it was the symptoms leading up to COVID-19.
Yes.
They had him all knocked out and fall asleep. And when he decided, when he saw the changes on the ticket, he was very happy that he could have made it and he didn't spoil the opportunity. But on Thursday, their time when he should travel now, that was the time when the symptoms started acting up really bad on him. And when they went to do the test, they realized that he was COVID positive.
Mm-hmm.
When I heard that, I was absolutely weak. I did not know what to do. But I said, well, we have Sarwan, and I was in communication with Andre. So I said, all right, these 2 gentlemen still could pull the crowd that we need. So I didn't tell anybody anything, except for who was on the team.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to Sarwan should have fly from Miami straight to Jamaica. And then I got a call from him now on Friday morning that he had some emergency and had to go into Guyana.
Did he say what the emergency was?
It is really personal. I really don't want to get into that. I would rather him to speak about it when he gets the chance to, because he's going to do a video to elaborate more and that I don't really want to.
Yeah, man. If it's personal, it's personal.
Mm-hmm. So he was wanting to even try and get here for Saturday. But when he got into Guyana and realized now that this is more serious, about 3 p.m. to be Jamaica time to be exact, when I got that call. And trust me.
All right, so
that's unfortunate.
Here are some questions people ask before we get back to the calls, Darren. You listen to the program, you know how people cuss about them call time, but this is important because your whole your whole what you'd call it now, your whole credibility as a businessman. But if the man sick and can't come and the man can't travel, all of us understand that. Is this a game that you still plan to put on this year, or will people have to wait for the Legend Series next year?
No. I'm in contact with both members at the moment. Hooper is not well as yet, but the date in which we are now looking at is the 1st of April, which is Easter Monday for the game.
Okay, and it is still these 2 legends, or you're in contact with others?
Well, it's 2 legends plus I'm trying to get one particular person who didn't have the time because of their religious his religious
belief.
Which is Shiv Chandapal. So I hope that everything will work out when I speak with him between now and tomorrow.
But the game would be on a Sunday. Which religion is that?
Remember, they have their fasting thing that they do between February and
the Lent.
Yeah.
Lent. They call it Lent. Yes.
They call it a different name.
Oh, they call it a different name.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now, if that is over, Shiv could become available.
Right.
What about people who had already bought tickets online or live?
Patrons who bought their tickets wherever, if they wish to, they can they can ask for a refund. I haven't done anything up until now. I haven't visited any of the booths or outlets. Nowhere at all. I haven't visited as yet. I just made them aware that if customers are uncomfortable, let them get their refund and let the process be as smooth as possible.
But
because
people going to come with them receipt and thing.
Yes, man. Once they have their thing, they can go back.
All right. Darren, I know it, my boss. I know the kind of cost that it would entail just to put the thing together.
Well, when you look at a budget of $28 million to put it
at 28 million to put it together. Lord of His mercy.
But one of the hardest pills to swallow is when you look at even a few people who flew down just for that event. There's one particular guy from New Jersey. I am so sorry for him. When I was on the phone talking to Sarwan, he messaged me and said, "Boss, I am in your country now." And before I could even respond, I did not know what to say to him now, hearing what Sarwan was saying. And a few hours later, he met into an accident and crashed the vehicle that he was driving. And, that kind of threw me off. Imagine the man was at his home. He flew down to come and support me. And
I never know says someone
accident.
When no, he's not the only person disappointed. I mean, he flew in and that would incur more costs. But I know a whole heap of man where did that plan for. As a matter of fact, people were saying them want to go and them want to roll with me.
Oh my God!
And me I tell me could I make a money off of your thing, Darren. Because me I say, boy, I know if you buy the gas and pay the toll and buy food and thing. Yeah. And about 3 different man was prepared to buy me 3 different set of gas,
Oh man.
So let's say take a 14 grand for full my tank. Each man did we have rolled with me did plan for full the tank, not knowing say the other 2 man in a plan for full the tank. Yeah, I tell you, may not grieve, but I tell you what, my boss, you're a good youth, the venture is a good one. We hope that by April 1, and naturally we'll be a part of it as we were this time around.
Well, yes, the thing is to move from strength to strength. There are some things that I really wish had happened because the momentum in which this is heading to, it is something where I personally did not know it could have been into this situation. I can say after the postponement and the responses that came out, even the unbelievers believe that this was the one.
Yeah.
And I hope that, whatever happened, it is God's will and not man's will.
All right.
Because once we do that and remain firm and be supportive of everyone and be respectful to everyone, this can be something that can turn cricket around.
All right. Say no more. We have to leave it there, Darren. Sorry for what happened to you, my boss. $20 million budget. Well, I don't know if that was me. I probably would be in Bellevue this morning. But chin up, my friend. And any part that we can play to help promote the other one, just let us know. You know what to find.
All right. Thank you very much.
All right, cool. By the way, purely non-cricket or non-sports now. How many of you hear about a youth who commit suicide down at Church Teachers College? Brother, I don't know what happened, but I got a lot of call from ex-Church Teachers College students like myself. See, a youth just kill himself in one of the dam. I don't know how many of you have heard about it. We'll take a break and then we're coming back with one of the box office callers. We'll leave it at that.
Get running. Stay fit with the latest brands and styles at Western Sports. For running, walking, or hiking, Western Sports has the shoe just for you. The time by Western Sports is
2:45. Give a little, a lick something. US $1 JD 150 every time you receive a remittance from Lasco Money Transfer to sponsor a social project selected by the Jamaica Social Stock Exchange. Say, I want to donate $1 to the cashier. Donations accepted at these locations: 38.5 Red Hills Road, Kingston 10, 15 Chandos Place, Poppin Square, Kingston 10, and Shop 203 Bayway Shopping Center, 3 St. James Street, Montego Bay.
Super Center, everything for your home and more.
Whether you are redecorating your home, looking for a gift idea, or simply feel for some retail therapy, Ascent Super Center is the place to be. Regal Plaza, Kingston, and Linston. We have it all, from linens and curtains to appliances and cookware, furniture, rugs, and wall decor. It's everything for your home and more.
Ascent Super Center, we're gonna make you smile. Make you smile. Ascent Super Center, it's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. Beneficiaries. The PATH payment cycle begins on February 19, 2024. Post offices and payment agencies will deliver payments based on last names up to March 4, 2024. Check the Weekend Star to find out when and where you should collect. If you miss your date, you must collect between March 5 and March 6, 2024. For more information, call PATH at 876-922-8007 or visit the ministry's website at www.mlss.gov.jm. PATH, advancing your family, developing Jamaica. A message from the Ministry of Labor and Social Security.
My Mega Mart, best value by far.
With so much to do in one location, make Mega Mart your one-stop shop. Pick up your groceries and houseware needs, grab a bite and pay some bills, fill your prescriptions and see the beauty products in our pharmacy, all in one amazing location. My Mega Mart, the best value by far.
My Mega Mart, best value by far.
Need parts for your Hyundai, Kia, Daihatsu, Toyota, Hino, and Dyna motor vehicles? Look to Palmark. They are dealers in Japanese and Korean parts in Jamaica. Visit them today at 53 Mullines Road, Kingston 10, or call them at 923-5864, 923-5868, 758-5395, or 615-769-728. You can also email them for parts availability at parts@palmark@gmail.com. Get on your mark with Palmark. You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back on and we have Dwight, the box office, online.
I don't understand that. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Dwight.
Yeah, I don't understand that, Orville.
What
so
you don't
went off, you tell me says a box office call online, and me start vibes up to St. Jig or Highgate.
No, man, your box office.
I don't understand you, boss. Boss, man, Orville, remember I said this whole thing I call is elite and box office get you in problems before, you know.
Get me in problems?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
oh.
Man. Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm not going at that. Orville.
Yeah.
I'm almost sure.
Yeah.
That, must have last week or something like that, maybe Friday, I heard somebody, and I wasn't sure, you know, that's why I'm try to check with you.
I'm trying to I'm trying to bet somebody at which stage you will misquote.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Right.
Man. Man, just wait for it.
Yeah.
Contradicting something that I said about the sky not being blue. And he was giving some other explanation to what I got. Was that correct? Or
no, nobody was contradicting that.
Okay. All right, good. I wouldn't want to think that somebody actually was saying something about the absorption of color or something like that.
No.
Here. After we spoke on Friday, Orville,
yeah,
I realized that I forgot to ask you an important question, which was you had mentioned the whole thing about Bonner putting up some numbers in the white ball competition, and you had said that you are willing to consider the white ball competition as a part of your metric to be selected to the red ball team. Test team.
No, I don't. So that's the moment when you misquote me.
Okay, tell us what you said.
I said that generally speaking, I want you to make the West Indies red test team based on what you do in 4-day cricket, and largely that still stands. But I say I'm prepared to make exceptions for people who have already done well for the West Indies in red ball cricket. So it wasn't a general rule. It was a rule.
Okay, so your position is that if you have already made the West Indies senior team,
the test
have
team,
been dropped, then you are willing to just look at your white ball contribution.
No, I never said that either.
Okay, tell us what you said.
I'm not just saying it is across the board. If you have done well for the West Indies in Test cricket, and if I believe that there were external factors that would have contributed to your loss of form, in this case, I think that Bonner getting hit would have contributed to his loss of form.
When
it would have contributed?
What hit? Which particular hit contributed to
Maybe both hits contributed to the loss.
No, which one you think contributed to his loss?
I would think more the last one.
Okay, but he didn't play after the last one.
He came back to the region and played.
No, but he never played for the senior team. Oh, so you're saying
right?
The lick in the Test series contributed to his loss of form in the regional.
In the practice games after that, and I would think in regional cricket after.
Okay, go on. We'll listen to you.
Right. So I'm saying in those circumstances, we already established that here's a player who has what it takes to perform at the highest level.
Mm-hmm.
The onus for him to perform at the regional 4-day level would therefore be less for me.
But the lick wasn't why I was dropped from the West Indies team.
He was dropped because of his form.
Okay.
And I'm believing that
the lick is what? That you said the form that you're talking about is a form here in the Caribbean.
I'm saying he
was dropped because
no, you don't have to ask what I'm saying. I can't tell you what I'm saying.
All right, tell us
I believe that getting hit may very well have contributed to his loss of form.
Which you mean the last lick contributed to the loss of form, even though he didn't play Test cricket?
No. I'm saying, but it's not just Test cricket. Bonner was struggling even.
No, we're talking about him being dropped from the Test cricket.
Right, and I'm saying he was dropped because there were some practice games that he just wasn't doing well in Australia and in Zimbabwe. Then he came back to the region for a few games.
No man,
and just never scored.
To the Test team.
No, you can't tell me what to stick to.
No, man.
No, I'm not forgetting about regional.
It's me asking you the question.
No, well, I'm not talking.
To answer a question.
No, I'm saying I believe that
Bonner, he was dropped from the Test team.
Yes.
Which you said you saw some logic in.
Yes.
Yeah. So you're saying the reason he was putting up those poor numbers. No, what was that? I
believe that getting hit could have contributed to his loss of form.
Getting hit where?
In Australia.
Orville, you sound like a dog chasing your tail. He did not play Test cricket after he got hit.
No, but he played some practice games that he wasn't scoring.
No. But,
my time for talk again. But if he was scoring in those practice games, when he went to Zimbabwe, for example, if he was putting up numbers in the practice games in Zimbabwe, let us say him get 150 before the Test match in Zimbabwe, he would have played the Test match.
Okay.
And then when he came back to the Caribbean in regional cricket, if he had scored another 100 there, he would have played. He would have remade back the Test team. I believe that.
Anyway,
What
you say? No, don't stand up to scrutiny.
Hold on.
You said before.
No. My argument not change.
No. What you say? No, don't stand up to scrutiny. Well, you said at the time you read out his Test scores.
Yes.
Not the practice match.
No, man, I did mention it.
Test scores.
No, I did mention that.
And you mentioned to me on air.
Dwight, I mentioned his practice scores. No, but Mama, you know, misquote me, my boss.
All right, cool.
For you to say that I didn't mention what he was doing in the practice games, it's not true. Some of the time you must come on the radio and don't create your own stories in them, boss. I mentioned the practice games ad nauseum.
Tell me when I'm my turn.
Go on.
I'm saying the first time you came on air and said you understood what Desmond Haynes was doing, you never mentioned anything about no practice.
That is not true.
You mentioned his test scores.
And I'm saying I mentioned those as well.
Wait, but I gave you the chance to talk.
But me can't just sit back and make you tell lie for me, do it, man. I mentioned the practice games, boss.
I said the first time you never mentioned it. So go and find the tape and show.
That's about the first time, but right throughout the time when we were discussing Bonner, I was making the point that Bonner's form had escaped him in the not just Test cricket, but in the practice matches as well.
And you're saying you're willing in that circumstance,
yes,
that particular situation, to use white ball. And I'm just asking a simple question.
What's your question?
How well does a person need to perform in white ball?
Which person?
Bonner. For us to say that he's good enough to be returned to the Test cricket.
What I'm doing at the last tournament, white ball, was good enough for me.
So you're saying that his average was not impressive, that would have been good enough.
I am saying from what I saw of Bonner in our last
Orville.
list state,
Orville, if his average,
I would have taken him.
If his average in the tournament was not impressive, would you believe that was
I know what his
adequate?
average was.
Is
No,
a
I think
yes
he
or
averaged.
no answer.
I know what he averaged about 30 at another list state tournament.
Yeah, man.
But Mr. from what I saw of him in 2 of those innings, because Bonner to me at that time shouldn't be asked to do the same thing where other people have to do for make back the West Indies team. And I'm saying when I saw him batting in those 2 big half centuries, I said, here is a guy whose confidence has been restored. So
you're watching him
Yeah.
average 33, which is not an impressive average at all.
Yeah.
So you think that's good enough?
No, it's not his average I was looking at.
Son, he is averaging 33 in the tournament.
And I wasn't looking at his average.
For somebody who has been dropped, somebody who we have concern whether or not they're back to full form. Do you believe a 33 average is good enough?
In his case, yes.
You know that you sound biased, like extremely biased when you argue this?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, man.
Because I was the same man.
Any other batsman in the Caribbean, you'd not be arguing this.
You talk. I was on my time now because you misquoted me.
Okay, but let me ask you.
You misrepresented me again.
We know.
No, but you're gonna make me talk. You know.
Yeah, man, sure. Go ahead.
If I were biased, my boss, I wouldn't be among the few Jamaicans I know who said, boy, I understood why he was dropped. How can you say that I'm biased towards Bonner when you and I had several arguments on the radio when you think he shouldn't have been dropped and I said I could understand it?
No, there are 2 different players.
No, but how can you?
No, slow down.
No, me I talk. Do I before I turn on your mic, me I talk. I am saying, how can you accuse me of being biased to a man who, when you were arguing that he shouldn't be dropped, I was arguing that I understood why he was dropped. So how now I'm biased when I said he should have made his return?
Can I speak now? Because you're one confused individual.
Oh, so I was confused before.
My turn to talk. You didn't know, and you didn't have a cogent reason in the first place why I should have been dropped. And when I told you that those are 2 few games, you held to your position.
No, at the bias thing,
you come over here, and you see the folly of your ways.
So no, at the bias thing, no more. You explain to me what if me did bias them time then.
Done enough to get back in the team. Not only did he average 33, he was the 22nd. That 33 was the 22nd best average in the tournament.
Since when we are talking about average now?
Can I be looking at somebody who averaged 33? 21 other man average better than him.
All right.
I mean, I said, this man looks like somebody who's back to farm to send him to Australia. King, you're biased, man.
All right.
Right now, me look at you and ask you, which batsman or which player should have been left out? You're not sure who.
I am not prepared to contend with a man who, when I was arguing that I understood why he was dropped, I wasn't biased. But no, me I said, I think him should be back.
You're confused then. You're totally confused.
You better you say me confused. You better you say me confused. Me now work with bias. All right, do I? You have to decide, man, whether I'm confused or
no, man. When you said that he should have been dropped, I told you you're wrong, and you're wrong, and you're confused. So
I wasn't biased.
Today, I'm telling you that your assertion that on a 33 average he should get back in the team, you're biased.
All right, I'm biased now.
Yeah, man, straight
and
up.
What do we say about you? Who said me biased?
Well, me still asking you the same question I asked you last week.
It's not a bias thing,
What if more info has no bearing on the outcome of a horse race?
All right,
do you believe that more info
stick to cricket?
Give you
You are doing too badly with the cricket. Stick to cricket.
I'm not that great with cricket.
Stick to cricket. Do me a beg you.
I leave it there.
Hold up. Why you still haven't answered that question?
Because
the man Orville, we're the man Zidane, give Orville a chance.
It's very difficult.
Haven't answered that basic question.
It's very difficult to reason with you.
No, me know it's difficult, but me ask you a basic question, and I said I'm going to give you a couple of days to think about it.
What was the question again?
Okay, so you have a horse race, and you said you have more information.
Yeah.
But the more information you had no bearing whatsoever on the outcome of.
How do you know that?
Oh, slow down, Parry. Did you have an advantage?
Dwight, it was nice talking.
Okay, so you're not going to answer. All right, no problem, King. Think about it, and you answer it tomorrow. All right?
This
okay, bossy?
Big up.
You're talking, no, big man.
No, when I hear you laugh.
Think about it, and you answer it tomorrow.
Where's your laugh? Usually you laugh. You know.
Orville, think about what I'm saying and you get to answer it tomorrow.
I will not end
Okay,
until
King?
I hear that. Yes. Man. All right. So now Dwight has given us that laugh. We're coming back after.
Stay informed and follow advice given by your healthcare provider. Stay informed on the latest developments about COVID-19. Follow advice given by your healthcare provider, your national and local public health authority, or your employer on how to protect yourself and others from COVID-19. National and local authorities will have the most up-to-date information on whether COVID-19 is spreading in your area. They are best placed to advise on what people in your area should be doing to protect themselves.
This is KLAS FM, the station where you get God and sports. We broadcast on the 89 frequencies on your FM band and online at omegaklas.com. Please continue to be blessed and enlightened. Gospel and sports sensible. Blessings. Have you been blessed by the Real Talk Show with Bishop Manning? Well, you can listen to the Real Talk Show Mondays to Fridays, 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. on the Omega Radio app. Just go to your app store and look for Omega Radio or listen live on the Omega Church Broadcasting Network website. That's www.omegachurchradio.com. You can also watch on Facebook at Omega Church. On YouTube, you can watch the live church service at Omega Church or Omega Radio. You can also call us at 876-319-1148 or 876-613-9129. The toll-free number is 877-494-0253. That was a paid advertisement by Omega Radio.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yeah, somebody just text me in the break and say why when Shonda Paul was coaching or playing, religion wasn't a problem. But now the Darren thing might be a problem for Ship. So may I say maybe him is a recent convert to the religion. The thing during this time is a thing called Ramadan. Some Ramadan religious time where them do them thing. I think are the Muslims do that, huh? All right, time for the second selection, brought to you by Edge Campaigns for People Who Dream in Color. We go back to Morgan Heritage for this one called Down by the River.
I'll be down by the river, waiting for the good Lord to pass my way. Oh yeah, I'll be down by the river, singing songs of joy on this lovely day. Oh yeah, three singing birds told me by sunrise he's always there in the morning, praying and blessing the day. I've heard about this little tale long time ago, but never had the faith to believe in my soul. Now Mother Nature sent to me three little birds, singing a song, convincing me it was so. Now I'm on my way. Anyone come to see me this day, tell them I'll be gone for the day. I'll be down by the river, waiting for the good Lord to pass my way. Oh yeah, I'll be down by the river, singing songs of joy on this lovely day. Oh yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, I'll be down by the river, says Morgan Heritage. That's our second selection on this program. Yeah. Oh, text time. Brought to you by Edgechem Paints for people who dream.
On the sports desk.
Yeah, big up Edgechem for the sponsoring of the music today. All right, some text now. QC says, how when these men are coached, it don't affect their religion. So QC, somebody else had asked that question. Somebody is also saying, Dwight asked if your inside information had no bearing on the outcome of the race. Was it beneficial to you? Yes, the information was beneficial to me because I was planning to buy a horse in the race for 200,000. But my inside information told me that the horse was sick and couldn't win, so I didn't buy the horse. The outcome of the race wasn't affected, but my pockets weren't affected either.
Dwight is just being ridiculous with that.
Dwight is heart attack. It's as simple as that. But make me understand, so the rest I don't know that. So it's a challenge for talk to Dwight. But in box office, same way. A man named Jack Noriega bowling off spin from a small island took 9 wickets on debut for the West Indies. A youth named Herwani in the 90s. No, for West Indies. Anakins, New Zealand, Herwani in the 1970s. I'm not sure what this guy is saying. Or the spirit. Oh, Ken Rogers are you that usually write better grammar than that, man. Also, an Australian guy named Herwani took 9 on debut against West Indies back in the 80s. I don't think Herwani was Australian. I think he was Indian, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so make we leave it there, no? And then you can still send in some text, but we're going back to the phone with David.
Orville.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the text that I'm first me with the Shanda Paul thing there.
Yeah.
I expect better from him because he is a selfish man. He talk tough as how he play.
Yeah. So it's selfishness. He might keep up why him no one come a darn thing.
You have to investigate if that was in place from them time.
Why not? But Shanda Paul used to play cricket all year round.
Yeah, all year round. During this time
well,
as well.
I find out if a religious belief was in place.
Or maybe
maybe it's a recent convert.
Yes, yes.
No, you can't just assume investigation.
Lord have mercy, my boss. Then me no know if me can.
Why would he need to lie to the man?
Darren, more than say can't come.
We can't give him that reason. We don't have no.
No, but David, why would he need to lie to Darren Powell? We know him anything. He can't say we're not playing.
I'm selfish, man. I'm selfish.
Why would that be selfish if you don't want to play, my boss?
Anyway, Orville.
You know what the time to answer. Yes, David.
Such man, remember the name, him retire?
Who is that?
Such man, remember the name, man, the Bajan, Carlos Brathwaite.
No, man, Carlos still a play, man.
But if I say go then, you know, right up Team Street, man. These are your criteria for banner, so him can come back. You would be surprised if this man here give a Carlos.
First of all, Carlos Brathwaite.
Yes.
He did okay with the bat.
Yes, your criteria.
But Carlos Brathwaite did only play 3 games in a test cricket.
Yeah, he have the highest average in
and that was
present player.
That was about 10 years now?
I could have more to, I think, 11.
11 years. So, and if you think that is similar to Banner, who was still playing test cricket a year ago.
Criteria, they were me here, I lay out to Chateau. That's why I remember the name.
The criteria is recent test selection, who is still playing 4-day cricket. So, I understand.
You're showing some white ball thing left with Banner too. So that's
no, it's not like Banner is no longer playing 4-day cricket, my boss.
Yes.
So he is still playing 4-day cricket, you know. If
them give a surprise call, you wouldn't ball.
No, but all not right. Carlos Brathwaite, who stopped playing 4-day cricket 10 years now.
If them call Carlos, you would have ball.
If you don't have nothing to contribute to the program, man, nobody call, man.
Yeah, man, well, this is a very ordinary call.
Sure.
You with 45 average?
That was 10, 11 years ago, boss, and he hasn't played 4-day cricket since. On the company radio and make a reason if we for reason, man.
Okay.
You're coming at him about Carlos Brathwaite, who not play 4-day cricket for 10 years now.
Some 1 day thing for Banner,
but Banner is still playing 4-day cricket, my boss, and played for Jamaica last week. So we are talking about somebody who's still an active red ball player.
Oh, well, Carlos will still play the 4-day too.
Yes, that is one of the things that he will still have to be doing. Chama, like where he is not a higher level than this, sir.
Big up yourself, Orville, but it look like.
No, those company.
Yes, are your criteria. Chateau has scored some points.
Chateau is not scoring no points because Chateau called me biased. And Chateau, how do you call me biased where Banner is concerned when him himself did say Banner, him not understand why Banner get dropped, and I said I understood. So I wasn't biased then, but me biased now. Are you saying I score points?
Yeah, but that kick
Chateau Bramby just like you right now. Huh?
If remember the name interested right now, me pick it.
I make a move to a serious call. You get in your 5 minutes?
Yeah, man, you're good, man.
You happy?
Of course.
All right.
We have to say, without with no argument.
Yes, sir, you have. Where you have to say.
All right, sir.
Big up there.
Have a nice day.
Yes, man. All right, who else come for get trouble on the radio? Or who else come for have a serious conversation? This is Willow.
Afternoon.
Willow.
Yeah, man, afternoon, Harvey.
Good afternoon to you, Willow.
Zidane.
Good afternoon, Willow.
Yeah, man. So hear me say now. Shema Joseph. But I watch and see still. Can remember when Corey Collymore the best and I see him level of excitement. I want to Collymore.
No, I don't. That's the point where the caller was making. Did Corey Collymore
injury cover on him, man?
No, but did Corey Collymore made such an impact in his first 2 test matches? I doubt it.
No, but I tell you this, Corey Collymore came on the scene with more excitement because Corey Collymore played, I think, about 6 or so games before he make West Indies team, you know.
Yeah.
To Barbados, yeah, man.
But I don't remember him creating this much.
No, not this much buzz still, but yeah, that buzz as well. But let me say still, Shema Joseph, he look good so far.
Yes.
Have you used that so far? Zidane.
Yes, Willow.
Arsenal, brother, Arsenal. Where you say?
We take it, man. We not predict that from August, my boss.
Yeah, take it.
Yeah. I never said it was gonna be easy, you know.
So you say about City, Orville? I can't say nothing, because me just
until City lose, I said to me, I said, brother.
Yeah,
when them lose, me go with the next time.
Still, so me just say I go and watch and enjoy football. Then I know run into nothing. I get so lucky win.
Yes.
Yeah, man, and I go and enjoy football. The boy, you shot to a pull off a Dwight Fraser and Michael Hall for me, man. Remember when they used to have a evening time for scoreboard, verbal fisticuffs? You remember them time there?
Yeah, but yes, man. But what do you think about Dwight as a call? Give me your honest assessment.
Which word you can use, you know? Enigma.
He's enigmatic.
Yeah, man, the man is enigmatic.
What does that mean? Exactly. I know what the word is.
Well, you can't predict in utterances. Simple.
Oh, you can't predict that?
No, you can't predict utterances. There's no way we'll go.
No, I can.
But when we read about him still, is a youth and who will no one good is and him not take nothing personal. I like that about him.
You can't predict what Dwight can say. You can't predict his utterances.
Meaning, you know, him can start off by the topic, you know, but yet still in Ghana and a tangent somewhere else for the so that will be, you know, you can't predict what it was.
I can predict Dwight this way.
It's controversy when you call it. But
no. Here's how Dwight is very predictable. Orville Higgins takes a stop.
So basically, you are in target.
There you go. There you go.
It's on good for you. There's still a sign of people not seeing it.
Yeah, that's what Dwight nearly win call of the year for this company and come say the opposite of me.
Yeah, man. There's a controversy still that I do like that. I like him as a caller still.
Myself,
like him as a caller. Yeah, man. He honest. He's fear, you know. Like that about him. He's a man who don't want to grudge still. But yeah, I listen still. Every day I listen. Big up on yourself, yeah?
All right. At the first you call, Willow?
Nah, man. I say I'm here and the argument, boy. Every time you have to use.
Oh, yes, boy.
Sometimes the Iverson, I might give it basketball.
Yeah, man, it's an entertaining player, but not special.
Who never special?
Iverson.
Man, let me answer that, man.
Let me tell you what I mean when I say not special. He would never be amongst the 10 or 15 greatest players ever. Not even ever in that conversation.
No,
But he was an all-time great.
Yeah, man, he was a great. He was a great player. In a team era, put it that way. There.
Yeah, man. All right, Willow.
So,
Man, big up yourself, Willow. We talk again. All right, we'll take another break. We're coming.
Give a little something. US $1 JD 150 every time you receive a remittance from Lasco Money Transfer to sponsor a social project selected by the Jamaica Social Stock Exchange. Say, I want to donate $1 to the cashier. Donations accepted at these locations: 38.5 Red Hills Road, Kingston 10, 15 Chandos Place, Poppin Square, Kingston 10, and Shop 203 Bay West Shopping Center, 3 St. James Street, Montego Bay.
You hear say only 4 out of 10 Jamaicans plan to vote?
Yeah, and I am not one of the 4. Why should I vote?
Why? When you stop and think about it, it's alright, When we vote, we choose leaders to manage our country, develop our communities, and use our resources for our benefit. You sure you care about that?
You have a point. Next election, I have to go vote.
What about you? Go out and vote. It's your right.
That was a message from the Electoral Commission of Jamaica.
You hear say only 4 out of 10 Jamaicans plan to vote?
Yeah, and I am not one of the 4. Why should I vote?
Why? When you stop and think about it, it's alright, When we vote, we choose leaders to manage our country, develop our communities, and use our resources for our benefit. You sure you care about that?
You have a point. Next election, I have to go vote.
What about you? Go out and vote. It's your right.
That was a message from the Electoral Commission of Jamaica.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right. We're back with Mediator. Hello?
Telling to everyone again.
Perfect love and tell us.
Where do you need Mediator?
Yeah, man. Perfect love me.
Yes.
Yeah, man. You know that incidentally, that the first person on the ear I ever have to explain the meaning of tenor spelling is to Mr. Wilmont Murty Perkins.
Okay, a long time you call radio, man.
Yeah, man, because the first time I decided to go call radio, 16th of August 2001, see? Yeah. Now, Mr. Perkins, I'm a virgin, Harvey.
He was?
Yeah, man.
In real life or your radio virgin?
My radio virgin, man.
Your radio virgin.
Because me hear Mr. Perkins come on the ear and a different a little Rasta youth, see? But the youth when pass him common and chance to go Monroe. And it's like he head picky like see how them they in problem, So Mr. Perkins come on the ear and a defend him. So I have to call him and big him up to that, see?
My hair not picky though, a very nice, long, pretty locks.
Yeah, I'm not telling you I had the original picky head virgin. So what you worry about?
No, but me know how you describe my locks as picky. Not yet. It might get to that.
After them describe black people, man.
All right, what? All right.
See? Anyway. So you have no virgin. Where did I went there when I teach Mr. Perkins last time? Country,
I worked with Mr. Perkins for years, I don't remember you.
So you ended up not teach him then?
No, I don't remember your. What you used to name them time.
We never used to give no name.
Oh.
Yeah,
well, no, I don't remember your cause.
Yeah.
But Mr. Perkins and I worked together for years. He was one of the men.
Several time, man,
Yeah, man. One of the men that inspired me. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
That's it?
No, man. What do you mean that's it? I'm not saying nothing yet, man.
Then
it's like the other day, see? I say no, yeah. You remember I called him and say I did a big up preacher to the call of the year, see? Well, one of the reasons why I have a big up preacher, my virgin. I hear preacher come on and I try to tell the item say the host of the two programs have lot in common. See? And I did not try to tell the item the same thing.
Yes.
See? Now, Orville, you are doing something unconsciously and you don't even realize. See? That's when you come on and state all the different areas where you say one imitate the eye. You're unconsciously stating the similarities between the eye and my virgin.
No, man, me agree. So it's similar, but
I hear me now, my virgin.
I agree that there's a lot of similarity, man.
Listen what me say now.
Yeah.
Look how much hundreds of songs man sing about them mother, see?
Yeah.
So you know, so no man have to follow no man and talk about them mother, my virgin, see?
Yeah.
So that was a low blow you throw right there, so see?
Oh.
Yeah, man. So, Zidane.
Yes.
You remember the other day I sent there an article about the man who bought bad man to do?
Yeah.
I don't read it yet.
I didn't read it. I haven't read it.
Orville, you know how that do?
Is that brother named Eric Hollis?
Nah, man. A West Indian man.
Or Herman Griffith?
I say. I you know, so Herman Griffith was near 40 when he bought bad man to do.
No.
Eh?
Didn't know how old.
Aye. Then, remember, say, when Herman Griffith spawned them, bring him in a West Indies team in the virgin. So, and in debut to Australia, he was nearly 40 and he bought Badman for Ducks and get him in Badman for 4 in another inning. See? Okay. So, what I say now, at the first time that I hear about Badman, and get the article, but through the article was about Lawrence Griffith. I never know who named Badman, so till when I listen to the IDM program.
Oh, that means you were not a big cricket follower then.
Oh, you mean my name big cricket follower, man, but I don't know about Bradman.
No, man, you can't be a serious cricket follower and I know about Don Bradman.
Why?
Because Don Bradman is arguably among the most famous people ever to play cricket.
Orville, let me tell you something. You know a brother named Osman Erskine?
I used to stay at Osman Erskine Hotel down in Mobile.
I'm my cousin, my virgin. Yeah?
He did own a hotel named Providence, own a team named...
I'm my cousin, so don't the argument.
Yeah, but me I said to you, Semaba, forget Osman Erskine. You cannot be a serious cricket fan. I'm not talking a casual cricket fan. And not know of the man with average 99.
That's don't judge me. I am. I feel me also play cricket in Orville.
You cannot be a serious cricket fan if you didn't know about Bradman. Come on, just accept that, man. How can you not? How can you be a serious cricket fan and the man with the highest average of all time? You don't know.
You must hear somewhere along the line.
Yeah.
That's like saying somebody a real football man and say them don't know Pele.
No man, come on.
You must hear. You must would have heard of it.
You were a casual fan. But I've one to ask you, Dwayne. I've one to ask you before. I don't know, but I don't know. I've one to ask you before you run. You said that no, but I'm going to give you another minute after I ask you.
Yeah.
You said that there are similarities between whoever such man is and me. What are those similarities?
Virgin, if we start talk now, tomorrow we still talk, Virgin.
Oh, all right.
We can more talk the differences.
No. The similarities, mate. No one.
Let me tell you the similarities them too much.
Then tell me 3 or 4 of them.
All right.
Let them quick.
Both are your hosts for a sports program.
Come on.
Both are you. When I called on the first time, it was about the enough argument.
All right, leave it there, sir. You're not answering the question. We're gone.
Big up yourself.
Big up mediator.
Perfect love, my brother.
All right. So let me address.
Big up
yourself, my boss. I want to address something because I see somebody trying to pressure me and misquoting and all of that.
Yeah.
At the start of the season, in August, before the start of the season, I didn't see Liverpool with a realistic chance of winning the Premier League. I had Liverpool. I had Liverpool at about 4th or 5th, there and thereabouts. I had Arsenal to win with City contending. So I thought it would have come down to either Arsenal or Manchester City. Now, having seen Liverpool and what they would have done since the start of the season in December, January, thereabouts, I said, actually, I was wrong. Liverpool can win the Premier League. They are just unstoppable. Nobody seems to be able to stop them from scoring. How is that a contradiction? I don't pick Liverpool over Arsenal. I just think, no, Liverpool has a realistic chance of winning, and I didn't think so at the start of the season. I'm sticking with my pick that Arsenal, I'm picking Arsenal to win the league. Okay, Bramble, sir. I'm not calling him and load you up.
No, but even if you say, boy, I no longer think Arsenal can win, may I go with Liverpool. Is that a contradiction?
No, but I didn't say that, though.
No, but I say,
even it would be a contradiction.
That is not
if you think so, this man out of class, and say, boy, I look like me get it wrong enough. I think Liverpool.
That's not a contradiction.
It wouldn't be a contradiction.
A contradiction is when you're speaking the same, two separate things. But if you would think one side I go win and later on you think the next side.
But the man normally sensible, so I'm not call him. If I one of the Bramble ones, I load him.
You're precise.
Yeah.
All right, Garvey.
One.
Good afternoon.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, I'm there, man. Everything good?
Yes.
But I hear not about the incident where I talk about it.
Which one?
I mean, I'm right down the way I talk about.
With the preacher?
Student.
You're not the preacher, the teacher.
The student, yeah, man, you kill himself.
Yeah. Me just say, me not hear it yet. Tell the details, I know.
Well, what me I see now in one like a group, what mean is that his father died, must have sometime last year.
Oh.
And the youth was very close to his father, so he has been depressed, known to be depressed for a while. But then me hear say him go chapel, and I don't know if he's the principal or a senior teacher, rush him in a chapel, but something, whatever it is. And the youth who was depressed for a while say, you know what, this life is not worth living. And just go back in his room and hide that. Yeah. I can give you a quick joke, While I was at church, there was a youth. You know the big red tank over Chester?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, may I ask you that as a man from those parts. So there was this big tank, or there is still a big tank over Chester. Where one day we come in, I think we come in from cafeteria. And
you have to make the people know say Manchester High and Church Teachers College
it's a wall. Them time there wasn't even the wall. So you could have walked from Chester come over college and vice versa.
No wall never did it.
No wall never did it in my time. So easy passage through. So one evening we get a call. Like one you just voice out say, yo, me can't find my roomie. His roomie had left a suicide note. It was nice knowing him take care of himself, and it was good having him as a friend. So when him come in our room, apparently the note, him just get the note and him make an alarm, and the whole college now a search for this youth roomie. As it turned out, the youth gone climb up on the tank over Chester. We up.
Yeah.
And before you know it, half the college was under the tank. I beg him to come down. I don't know why I know why I'm remembering this. So all the girls were like, so, come down, please. And the man, them, I said, yo, road boy, let's come out for the thing, man.
You should tell the girls that me I come down under one condition.
No, hold on. No. So while we were there under the tank, waiting, I beg and plead the youth to come down. Somebody in the group said, we know why him do it, him and him girlfriend just separate.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody run go back up on the hall now because his girlfriend was not there under the tank with the whole of it. And I said to the girlfriend, so I up on the top of the tank out to jump off because apparently he had him break up. According to the story, the girl was on her left side, sleeping on her left side when the person tell him, and she just turn on her right side.
No business.
With no business, none at all. So we were there pleading. You know how the virgin came off the tank?
Yeah.
I have a brother who used to go to college with me. I don't talk about him a lot, but he was a good sportsman. He used to play cricket with Clarendon College and thing. Him named Maverick Higgins too, When him couldn't take it no more, Maverick said, me never not go call you name. Like him that said, Garvey, we're there long enough, brother, under this tank here. And look, we can't help you. We beg and plead, and you're not jump. Brother, whatever it is, make you go jump. You have to go just deal with it, brother. Because we are go gone. And in just everybody will come, and we just walk off. And when we walk off, guess what happened?
You come down.
The man just climb down half a tank, man.
Attention speaker that, man. Anyway, more big up correction.
Yes.
Big up for compliment them correction. Well taken. Got to them compliment them.
Yeah.
Those were compliments?
Didn't he say I reason sports at a high and analyze sports at a very high level?
No, man, he didn't use the word high.
What you mean? You never use high level?
No.
What
you say you can reason and talk the sport, but you can't debate the sport.
Okay.
That wasn't
so
that wasn't a compliment.
So hold on, no. Me notice you the echo man. That's on the radar, so I got a flagging in the debate, right?
No, man, he asked what happened to you in the debate, and I said flagging.
I got a flagging, right?
But he wasn't going on that road.
How many votes did they get again?
I don't remember.
I think it was 3 votes, right?
Okay.
How many correction get in our last debate?
I don't remember.
Oh. Selective amnesia.
So you're saying it's correction? It's correction get the flagging?
If I call my defeat a flagging, when I call for correction, we get 1 vote.
That is very
still. Yes.
You watch the NBA? Me here saying I watch the NBA.
No, son, boss. Me not waste my time watch that anymore, boss. You guys me not watch that.
I hear that I must be 200, but
how much credence you put into the NBA PER?
rankings?
Something I can look at, but you know, I'm not use it to determine who better than who. But it's something I can.
What if I told you that 9 out of the top all-time PER players are active players? What that would suggest to you?
9 out of the top 10.
20 out of the top 20
are playing now.
Players right now. So basically 50% of the top 20 in our PER are active players. What does that say to you?
They weren't looking at PER for a very long time.
No man, then all of them and them numbers and
no man, me never look for them in the 70s and the 80s, early 80s for PER.
Then when Jordan started playing. Larry Bird is in there now.
Larry Bird?
Yeah.
Anybody from the 70s? Anybody from the 70s? Anybody from the 70s?
Yeah man, Julius Erving, Dr. J is in there.
From the 70s, all I'm 70s career, I don't think so about.
Boss, the facts are there.
Wilt is there.
Wilt?
Yeah.
No. Wilt
Bill Russell is there?
No.
Okay.
But I'm saying.
So that's a part of it, Garvey, because hold on, Garvey. Hold on. The break is here. Hold on.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Dangel, Edgechem, Megamart, and Enibet. Former Wales manager Chris Coleman is a leading candidate to succeed Stephen Kenny as Republic of Ireland boss. The Republic of Ireland have been without a manager since Kenny's 3-year tenure ended in November 2023. Coleman, who won 32 caps for Wales as a centre-back, led his country to the Euro 2016 semi-finals during his time in charge between 2012 and 2017. That is Sports in a Minute. Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Dangel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10. Call 876-929-9146 and in Maypen, Shop 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 986-7142. Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Megamart, best value by far. And Enibet, your best bet, reminds you to bet responsibly.
How are you going, Tony?
Big things are going at Bike Gallery Parts and Accessories.
The bike place down 17 Clary Avenue?
Yes, they have TIDA, Probox, and AD Wagon service parts. Any purchase and you can get a pair of super bright headlight or fog light bulbs for just $2,000.
You serious? I'm going there now.
Call 876-821-2068 for more information.
Your taxes.
Let's get digital this tax season. File and pay your final income tax return for 2023 and estimated return for 2024 due on March 15 with tax support in so many ways. Start connecting with us through our web hub at jamaicatax.gov.jm, Customer Care Center 888 Tax Out or Special Taxpayer Assistance Program. Tutorials available online. All income tax returns, including individual, must be filed online and on time by March 15. Tax Administration Jamaica, changing the way we do business.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, back with Gabi.
Your message to that. The other day when you were making your argument about Nikola Jokic being the best offensive center of all time, right? I heard you on the radar. One of the things that you brought up was PER. You were saying that
I did know such thing.
Boss, you said the man was #1 all time ahead of Michael Jordan.
No, but I listen to me, Coffee. I have never mentioned PER when I spoke about Nikola Jokic being the best.
So
what I said is,
what about Nikola Jokic?
Let me tell you what I said, my boss. Who?
That Will Chamberlain. Explain.
So you're gone from Shaq to Wilt?
No, you said of all time.
Yes. So me say
you know why I use Wilt Zidane? Because the other day I brought some stats to show you that the pace of play that is in the NBA now, it is only comparable to what took place in the 60s. So you cannot compare point for point an era where teams are scoring 116 points a game.
Boss, who's a better passer, Wilt or Nikola Jokic?
How do you judge that, Zidane?
I'm asking you. May I ask you why you are taking?
I know if
Boss, it's you I take me ask you the question. I don't know about Will Chamberlain in the back. No, Gavi, is you brought up Wilt, so you need to talk.
Answer your question.
Talk to him about
what
Wilt.
Is the highest amount of assists?
Lord, the man gone in assist. Me not ask about no assist, Gavi. I didn't talk about any assist in my boss. You say you know sport. I'm asking you a question.
You ask me about passing.
Who is a better boss? Michael Jordan can pass better than a lot of people assist more than him, you know, in terms of per game, you know.
Really?
Answer me. Yes.
Oh.
Answer my question.
Are you the same man that
answer me?
Hold on there.
But me not use assist, my boss.
No, sir. This cannot be the same man that LeBron James is a better passer than
what?
MJ because him average.
All right, you're running to LeBron and MJ now because
you see, this is the kind
you're running to MJ now. But me think LeBron is a better passer than MJ, not because of assist, my boss.
This is the kind of disingenuous reasoning that
Gavi, take your licks on. Gavi, you can't reason. Hey, that's why you lose debates. You run from debates. Because you're annoying me, boss. I too dishonest, me, boss. You come to me with Will Chamberlain. You never see Will Chamberlain play a single basketball game in your life. But you know a better pass than Nicola Jokic. You must stop it, man. You can't fluster me, boss. No man run from preacher can't fluster me.
Yeah. For the listeners and the people who are interested to learn and not really hear Zidane.
Stop run from preacher and go debate and stop trying to take me on. And preacher can't resist sports like me. I have heard of preacher. So you want to come test me.
I'm running. Okay, Orville. So on the all-time PER list, right?
What's PER?
It's player efficiency rating, right? Orville. But what happened? Because of this high pace of play in this era, all the numbers are skewed. So what you have a man like Nikola Jokic, he's ranked number 1 ahead of Michael Jordan. And if you don't think that that is a credible argument, and you think that, no, it is credible because Jokic is that good, I will give you this. Karl Anthony Towns, the guy who scored 50 points in the All-Star game yesterday, a man who is seen as a very, just above good player in the NBA. He has a higher PER, player efficiency rating, than guys like Kobe Bryant, Akeem Olajuwon, and Larry Bird. Do you think that is an indication of their abilities as players?
I would want to know, how do they arrive at this PER?
But I already told this man I don't use PER to determine who better than winner. So I don't know why I'm bringing this argument to me.
So what you use to determine Jokic is the best offensive player about that?
Based on what I've seen right throughout all the top centers in the history of the league, he combines his ability to score and influence others in terms of
But did you take into consideration the pace of play during those eras?
No.
So when a man, like I said to you,
when you say Maradona is greater than other people, you look at the pace of play?
Yes, we do, because guess what we always say?
So what was the pace of play in the 70s? What was the pace of play in the 70s?
Hold on, it's not pace of play, we say in Africa. You know what we say, Orville? We say, based on rule changes, that guys are not allowed to tackle from behind.
Gavi, here.
Guys can be inside now and it's not outside. Changes favor the offensive players now in soccer.
Hold on, Gavi. All the players from the 80s and the 90s better than all the players now.
No. The whole Patrick Mahomes end up being the GOAT in NFL.
Boss, me say me I work with him. All the players.
Hold on, Patrick.
So you believe that? So hold on, you believe that players know better than players from the 90s?
Hold on.
No, Patrick. Yeah, why you can't stick to one thing, my boss? I'm asking you a question. Do you believe players know better than players from the 90s? Top players we're talking about.
Zidane, can you
answer my question, my boss?
In which sport? In the NBA?
Basket, yes.
Of course not. You know,
you believe that some stars know? Hold on, Gavi, man.
You know how I know that's a fact, Orville? You know I know that's a fact, and that's not an opinion. Because give me 30 seconds, Orville.
Give him 30 seconds.
Please, Orville. This is how I know that's a fact, Orville. Because I posed one question to Zidane the other day. I said, what is the greatest basketball team ever assembled? That we all can come to a consensus. Say it was a team assembled in the 90s. And then I said to him, Zidane, if you think this era of basketball is better, you should be able to put together a team or a squad that you can put a credible argument to say, this team could defeat that team.
But the team in 92 wasn't, the players were out of their prime, so I don't even know. Larry Bird wasn't in his prime. Magic wasn't in his prime. Mullins wasn't in his prime.
Listen.
The
guys on that team that were not in
some names go up with me, boss.
Larry Bird and Magic Johnson.
None of them was in their prime, boss. But them names are all-time great. So when you put
Patrick, you know that
boss, Scottie Pippen could not make Scottie Pippen could not make a team over the last 15 years in basketball. Scottie Pippen could not get into a team of the last 15 years in basketball. He made the 92 team. Gavi, stop that nonsense on the radio. You don't understand sports.
All right, we'll leave it there.
Ridiculous. All right, sir, big up.
We'll leave it there. Who the other one? Never walk again?
I never walk alone.
We have a call and you never walk again. I think you're suspected could very well be never walk alone.
I'm on shipping port this.
Hello? 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 All right, let's try again. Hello? We're not hearing you very well.
Boy, you're breaking up, my boss.
The line's not great.
Sounds as if he's traveling. He's driving.
Zidane.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Big up yourself, Zidane. Big up Zidane.
Nemesis.
Big up the big man.
Oh, you're
Real
doing
man.
Nemesis.
Real man. Orville.
Yes, sir.
You would agree with me. There are three reasons for radio: to entertain, to inform, and to educate.
Generally, yes.
Yes. And we, the listeners out here, the callers, find Dwight, whenever he calls, we find it very entertaining. So please don't take that away from him, because he brings something to the show.
What am I taking from him?
No, but sometimes you might feel that he is being, disingenuous towards you. But you find it very entertaining.
No. I find him entertaining as well. I have two problems with Dwight.
Yes.
Dwight used to not give me a chance to talk. He has improved on that. 50%.
Yes.
And Dwight misquotes me virtually every conversation.
And you take that very serious.
And me take that very serious.
Yes, because I know your man hold yourself to high standards.
Don't come insinuate things that I say when me not said it.
Yes, I know.
Or misquote me. But apart from that, Dwight not good, man.
I've been listening to you, Orville, from you were in Bandevla, and you hold yourself to very high standards.
Yes, sir.
Very high standards.
This is what put on my pots, sir. This is what get me famous in our country.
Yeah.
This is what has made me travel to several different countries.
Yeah.
This is what keep on the lights on.
And we miss you very much on the YouTube channel. Very much we miss you.
So me no want a man come try water down my thing by saying what me never say. I can defend anything when me ever say. Me can defend it, I'm brilliant at that.
Yes.
So me no afraid for say this me say. So what annoys me is when people say when me never
misquote
say.
You. Let's move on quickly. Walton.
Chadwick.
At the age of 38, he so far he has top scored in the current regional competitions going on now. In a single innings.
Yeah. 160 at now.
Yes, if he should give you another 2 century or so, would it be justified to call him back to the setup, to the squad, to the red ball setup? Because Shanapal not making any runs.
Boy,
the Brathwaite, the captain, struggling also.
Between me and you, Chadwick is not just making runs, but Chadwick is extremely fit.
He's 38.
All of him 92. Chadwick is a man that keeps himself in great condition. And if him, I usually don't like to use one season.
Yes.
But let's say he does something special this season and does.
Yes, give us another
one more season after this.
2 century above to 150 or 150.
Then me wouldn't have a problem if they wouldn't as a struggle. If it squeeze it. Me believe in performance in my boss.
But at the age.
No, me not play age. If you're good enough, then that may look bad. And in a context where Shiv Boy has struggled, because I watched him make a 40 against Cornwall side. You know, Cornwall bowl him down and take 6. So this, me have not bad boots Cornwall thing already, because we know my thing on Cornwall. So Guyana, who has won the thing about 5 years, one at a time. Cornwall bowl him down take 6 for 60.
For
little and nothing. Now, in that game was Shivnarayan Boy about. And just never look himself. Make a 40 and take him whole week.
Squash around.
Yeah. So if Chadwick continues,
yes,
let's say this season and next year him scratch some other thing. And Shiv Boy continue.
Why are we till next year?
Because me don't want it to be a flukish one-half performance.
No, but Shanapal, but Walter is an established player. No, just come.
Is he an established regional opener though? Is that
I just that.
The open slot we are talking about.
Yes, a specialist position.
Yeah. But what runs me work with. So if
Orville, Orville, all the Indian man can chop some batsman, man.
The little enjoy as well.
He said the little 22 year old boy I scored double century as well.
The same second double century in 6 test matches.
Me say.
bad like
and you have the Gill boy, the Gill youth too. What wrong with West Indies if we can't find out some batsman, man?
Boy, because the standard of the cricket now produce them kind of man there again.
Jeez, we said the youth them have at least 12, 16 boy, like, you know.
Yeah.
You 22-year-old youth.
Yeah, man, him bad man.
Yes,
bad
man,
like yeah.
Yes.
All right, big up yourself, Nemesis.
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll take our final break on the program. We're coming back.
We're your partner in color, over 30 years strong, serving Jamaica beautifully, changing lives and leading the revolution with quality products innovated for when you need a superior finish. Edge campaigns are trusted, loved, and used by experts in the business of automotive, industrial, decorative, and furniture. We have the blueprint to help you create, vibe, and live life beautifully. EdgeChem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time.
Create a classic stone look to top off your mahogany and espresso cupboard. The eye-catching appeal of granite, marble, dolomite, and the traditional quartz embodies your creativity for perfection. Sturdy, impervious to scratches and bacteria, with low maintenance and requires no sealing. Select from a wide variety of stones at 10 to 12 Cleardale Avenue, 2 roads below Amara Road. Garrett Trading and Installation. Call 876-634-9773-4. Design your style.
My Mega Mart, best value by far.
With so much to do in one location, make Mega Mart your one-stop shop. Pick up your groceries and houseware needs, grab a bite and pay some bills, fill your prescriptions and see the beauty products in our pharmacy, all in one amazing location. My Mega Mart, the best value by far.
My Mega Mart, best value by far.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, Mama B. Yeah.
Yes, man. Little Sam, so I go on, man.
I'm here, Mama B.
Hey, the Messiah there, that same way, don't?
Yes, sir.
Yes, man. Boy, Nemesis, boy, me feel up here, you know. Me ask the same question, you know. Why we in the West Indies can't find any batsmen? What happened to our cricket? Also, like a 20-year-old in India, anywhere else.
I keep telling you what, but I don't believe.
Eh?
You keep telling you what's happening on the name.
But when me say so, if Banner perform at 38, pick him, come might as well. You know, have nothing.
Well, he was talking about Shadwick.
I mean Shadwick. Sorry, you pick him, cause if we have a young son, then make no sense. You know, pick the old sir. Yeah. If me's a big man and if the bigger ladies now want rush me and the young girl them want rush me, me not gonna keep them up. Yeah, man, make them rush me be a man. You understand?
What kind of analogy that no?
Orville.
Yeah.
Sensational move, you see, won the feature race on Saturday. Desert of Malibu or some kind of name like that. That was the horse that should have won because of the hype up around that horse and being the favorite. Now, one of the main reasons why that horse never finished the race, according to the tips, what I call it, the Michael Kane, is because the horse stood up in the gate, sir. That's what Michael Kane said. I don't know if that is true, but he said the horse stood up in the gate. Now, Orville, when things like this can happen on any race day,
yeah.
Now you see why sometimes you cannot count on a horse to win in Orville. When you gamble according to Diego, you know, man, it's a 50-50 chance in Orville. There's nothing that said that horse might win, you know.
Yeah,
when X Factor came on the show and said him can go to a jockey and say you will win this race, I up until now I can't believe that.
I don't think he means he can do that.
No, man,
every time.
That's what he mean, man. Well, if say what he mean.
No, man, I don't think he means every time he can do
that.
Even the very best of gamblers.
No, there's nobody who can go tell a jockey, said, listen, Trevor Sims, you will win the third race. And Trevor Sims do himself don't even know if he's going to win the race.
No, man, I'm sure he can do that one half time, you know.
No, man, that's the one that is you call him something that Brandon sees him, man.
You don't think that anybody can do that at any time?
I don't believe you can just go to a jockey and say, boy, Mr. So and so.
You think you can go to? You think you can go to?
That, Orville.
You think you can tell a footballer that you will be the leading goal? Yes.
No, you can't do that, Orville.
No, man, you can do it, and some days it will work.
If the man go score a hat-trick, man, that is not a mean feat, Orville.
Lord have mercy.
Hat-trick no score every day.
And I'm saying, I didn't say he can do it often. Read my lips. Just slow down. Somebody can tell a jockey that.
Well, put on the cat and nine for X Factor.
No, man, I don't think he can do that as often as how he may want us to believe. But can a man tell a jockey who doubted whether he can win, say, you know you're going to win?
I believe that, you cannot tell no jockey say they can win race 3, race 4, and race 5.
You don't believe that can no time at all?
No, sir, that is a brand and sees him. Right, just imagine that, Orville. When if I ask,
no, your results are brand better.
I don't understand how man will be a reason.
If I ask, get up this morning, you know, Orville, and don't feel well, you believe so you can know as a.
And I'm saying, my boss, it is possible that a jockey doubts his ride on this given day, or doubt him chances on a given day. And a man can say, Jackie, are you a race today, man? What do you say? And the Jackie say, boy, I'm not even sure. And then you win. Me not say why you think that can't. None of that.
Orville, expert attack. This sound like he do it every day.
No, which is what I was trying to tell you. That the regularity with which he was giving the impression that he can do it, that is what you must doubt. But don't doubt that it can't.
Of course it cannot.
Come on, man.
I mean, I believe that one. Anyway, little Samson, no big up on yourself. We know X Factor can go on, you know. So, what me want to know, X Factor, don't test mommy being or Mr. P here. We will rub you in the dirt.
All right, sir. So, me there, take up the X Factor. Leroy.
Yeah, Orville, big up.
Leroy.
Yeah, big up mommy be. I'm a virgin, you know. I'm listen right now. I'm a neighbor, you know. We live in a same here up a steer town. You know.
Yeah. Oh, at the first you call Leroy.
No, man, I call all the way. I call and vote, man. Remember, say me call and tell us ex-referee, you know, make some point. But,
oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. When the guy there talk about the guy from St. Thomas and Dougie, I call and tell us something.
Oh, yes, I remember your call.
Anyway, what may I say is me or somebody that talk about impact. Cricket are making impact. You know, so the biggest impact when me see, I when Patrick Patterson first played for the West Indies on Sabina Park against England.
That was his first test?
It wasn't a test match though, but it was a one day. I mean, I tell us, Sabina fell off, brother.
Yeah, but we're talking about the impact on the cricketing world, not just on who was watching at the time.
Oh, well, I believe it was a good impact on the world, you know, because everybody was watching, you know.
Well, I remember.
England, you know, England was touring West Indies, you know.
I remember Patterson's debut. It was not like this, my boss.
Eh?
No, sir.
Well, it was a big impact in Jamaica, though.
No, man, in Jamaica, fine, but this youth has been talked about all over the place, man.
Oh, well, probably.
One IPL team said come, one next team said come.
They do the Patterson thing take off, you know, man.
Yeah, I remember Patter, man. But the thing is, Patter was a known commodity even before that. Patter used to terrorize people in a regional cricket. You know?
Yeah, in a regional cricket. But
me, I said the youth are now come from abs.
I never feel long at the same year in play, you know, and he just Patterson he just burst on the scene, you know.
Boy, I don't like a youth, yeah.
Them rushing in the one day squad.
No, man, but me I say Patter did
have first season at the time when Patterson.
Oh, Jesus, the point, my boss. I'm saying Patterson came into international cricket with a bigger name than a youth.
Well, yeah, more
that's all me I say, man. I think the caller was coming from that.
Why that debut they don't have Sabina Park never normal still in a brother.
All right. Let me see if we can find him one day. It was a one day game?
Yeah, man, it was a one day game against England.
Let me see if we can find what Patter did.
First time in play.
Okay. But boy, I think the world is making more of that youth than what they make of.
Yeah, probably the world. But the West Indies did make a big deal out of the Patterson debut. That's all them West Indies even tell because Jamaica will play England in a 4-day match and then tell them say don't play Patterson.
Oh.
Yeah, because Patterson was unknown in that game, you know, because I think I'm first year in playing in the regional tournament.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, and them rush him in at the one day squad, you know, because I don't think he even did name in it. But after the performance, I met them say, wow, them fast track him to the one day side.
I remember what I remember is England coming here with that I don't know if it's the same here, but them test team and them make a robot Must name Fred.
Yeah.
Where them said a robot they could have. Well, yeah.
A ball to try counter holding and him die.
Well, not to count time. They were making their batsmen bat against this robot.
Yeah. That man. I remember the robot thing there.
For prepare them for our peers. The robot a Lego at 90 meter.
Yeah, man. What Patterson is a ball faster than the robot.
That robot didn't make good then. Yeah, man is supposed to get a ball faster than a robot.
Well, they tell us maybe there's somebody in the day, I remember grounds.
Yeah, man, they know grounds.
Yeah, grounds me there, and Patterson a ball from Georgia this time, when Patterson ball the first ball, it missed the batsman, it missed the keeper. So when it licked in the fence at grounds, it nearly teared down the fence.
No man, man, quick and very frightening, man.
Yeah, man, frightening, man. I tell you, me believe that one of the biggest impact is still.
All right.
But come on, Joseph, impact great still.
No man, I get the point. Potter was talked about a lot.
Hey, the day when a match play, the amount of people outside the Sabina Park couldn't come in.
Yeah.
People start to jump the fence, I first see people jump fence at Sabina Park.
Yeah, man, I remember one evening Jamaica played Barbados with Greenwich and Haynes. And the man lick Haynes in his head with a ball.
Yeah, man. No, tell me say Patterson ball to I remember when Patterson ball to Richard to Viv, man. A one run Viv make over 2 innings,
When who was it? It was Walsh catch Viv down pan fine leg boundary there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Terrible, man. And Patterson is a hype man, cause when the man bowl and the first ball miss Viv, alright, Viv 2 in there look up in a Viv face. Viv couldn't look at him.
It was a frightening man.
Yeah, man, terrible, man.
Frightening man.
And the greatest impact me see to me.
I looking at him figures in that game, 2 for 17 from 7.
Yeah.
And his opening game, and you were right, it was against England.
Yeah, man, against England, man. Me there that match,
They had the game, and it was at Sabina Park. So you get your facts
man,
right.
There are grounds, man. I tell you, I know something somebody tell me. I was at that game.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you who him out in the game. Him out. Tim Robinson, who was one of the openers.
Yeah,
and him also Goa, who was pretty
Goa. I tell you, say,
2 for 17 from 7.
Impact entry, man. I tell you, from that Patterson take off, man.
And surprisingly enough, is him and Ghana opened the ball in Walsh Marshall came after.
Yeah.
Harper
man.
also played, yeah.
Yeah, man. I tell you, man. Patterson opened the ball in, man. I mean, I think the ball from Georgia this time.
I can't tell you that I remember the game, but
yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Big you up for them.
Yeah, man. Big up Army, yeah, man. I'm the brother the one name Bamboo, man. Well, I know him,
Yeah. Bamboo turned celebrity now, man. Bamboo don't have time for regular.
Bamboo, man, say, more I know him here.
Yeah.
All right. All right, Lira.
I'm a virgin, man. Big up, Mama, be
Cool. Yeah. Big up me disciple. And big up yourself to Lira for your country.
Respect.
All right.
We have no more, right?
That is it.
Oh, yeah, text.
A couple of texts before we run.
It's now time for text messages on the sports desk.
Here's the first one. Gentlemen, it seems to me like the Hetmeyer syndrome has affected Sarwan, or, has infected Sarwan, Chandra, Paul, and Hooper. Oh, gentlemen, it seems to me like the Hetmeyer syndrome has infected Sarwan, Chandra, Paul, and Hooper. I wonder if it's a Guyana thing. Lord have mercy. Here's the final one. Orville agent can tell the jockey that he's going to win because most jockey just get the ride and never work the horse. That may I tell you, say, it know as far-fetched as how man maybe I go. Man, maybe I don't say I don't know about racing more than me, but the common sense thing them know more.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I don't understand. Why man no must can't tell a jockey, say, jockey,
you are win this race.
The race based on what me know about the rest of the ass. They have a chance, even when the jockey is not confident. It can happen, man. All right, I hit that for me.
All right, big up. All right, that is it, people. Thanks to Oscar Hoy, technical operator. Thanks to Marion, producer. Kat was in the chair as well. Big up to all the callers, including the Bramble ones. That Garvey, I think Garvey was the worst caller today. Big up, everybody. Join us tomorrow, same place, same time. We'll do it all over again. Until then, have yourselves a great evening.
That's the Sports Desk for today. Remember to tune in and participate on the Sports Desk Mondays through to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m.
Protection measures for persons who are in or have recently visited areas where COVID-19 is spreading. Stay at home if you begin to feel unwell, even with mild symptoms such as headache and slight runny nose until you recover. Avoiding contact with others and visits to medical facilities will allow these facilities to operate more effectively and help protect you and others from possible